Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons. For our special 100th episode, which is crazy. There is a giant symbol carved into the stone that is a protective sigil of Bahamut. You place your hand down in the center of the sigil, above the circle sigil that he crafted. 2-foot high, kind of carved stone sigil is about 5 feet ahead of you guys. As you passing through the two sigils, from the sigils, they just glow bright. There's something about these sigils that is canceling magic. You notice the contract, the sigils that currently lock it, and Tiberius has finished drawing what looks to be a large sigil. I've fixed my pronunciation in it, thank you.
I like sigil.
I grew up with sigil.
I didn't want to say.
But you guys look over your shoulder, and as you're talking about taking the airship, Tiberius has crafted a runic circle into the ground that itself is beginning to pulse with arcane energy. A familiar sigil, one that you think actually...
No.
No, I keep fucking up. I just happily fixed it, and then you distracted me.
No, that's pronounced.
Just so everybody knows, I was writing Lockheed stats.
Coca-Cola.
There we go. The arcane sigil on the ground. A familiar one.
I choose Imam.
All right, the sigil flashes. But your Arcana check shows that you can see that there are certain small carvings in it that look to be some sort of sigil, a glyph.
I go and I knock on Grog's door.
Okay. The Grog doesn't have a door. Grog is currently staying in the war room area.
Oh, that's right.
So as you head down,
are they both in the same?
You see curled up on the sand pit this half-orc snoring loudly, kind of like a golden retriever that had rotated twice and passed out on the sand. And
You can't fight in here.
Grog, what are you doing?
I'm like the dog that's staring at the cat that stole its fucking bed.
You can't argue with the dibs policy.
It's supreme, it's absolute, it's binding in all planes.
All barbarians understand it.
I know that you probably feel replaced, but there's no way he could fill your shoes.
I mean, he's big. Look at those feet. It's like clown feet. I bet he's a great swimmer.
They're a little bit... He could. I mean, but his feet are just like a little bit too big, you know?
Yeah, too
Your
big.
feet are just right.
Right.
I have an idea. How about we go get a bunch of blankets, the ones out of my room. We'll just make a fort by the fireplace. We'll just make a better spot.
A new spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think I'm angry with him, but I can tell you're also angry with him.
Yeah.
So I'll stay mad at him as long as you are. You know?
Really?
But I feel like maybe he feels a little bad.
Are you sure? I can't tell.
We should just tomorrow.
Kill him.
That's definitely an option. But I feel like maybe we could just try to be better than him. You know, like maybe you could just really show off and show him that you are better and that we're better and we're better friends and, you know, that he should just come back and hang out with us.
No, I like this idea. I mean, this is really something we can roll with. Yeah.
Okay.
He should miss us. In fact, he should be coming to, like, beg us to be like, I miss you, you're so cool.
He should, yeah.
We got to make him remember.
We got to make him remember.
Yep.
We got to make him remember how great we are
Yep.
and what he's lost.
Yeah. So tomorrow, all the tricks out the bag, throw caution to the wind, you and me, it's a show.
All the tricks.
Yeah.
I suddenly wake up. You guys, I'm used to seriously sleeping alone. You guys are talking so much.
Oh, sorry, we didn't realize you were just awake.
Just roll over in the sand. If you'd like pile the sand up, you make little earmuffs.
It's not working. I'm used to silence.
We're gonna
you
go.
guys are like
We're gonna
All right, we'll go.
too alarmed.
We're gonna make a blanket fort.
make a blanket fort by the fireplace.
Yeah.
There's just like 20 or so skeletons out there.
This is the perfect opportunity.
Perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Maybe we take care of it ourselves.
I'm saying, you lead the way.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I approve of this so hard.
Wait, we're all still just eating
You guys are just eating breakfast, wondering where Pike and Grog are.
In the other room. Oh wait,
Oh, wait.
yogurt's not vegan.
Before we
is
break
it?
through the door,
No, it's not
I should yell something like, Pike, don't be so brave.
Okay.
And then-
You can yell, Pike, don't be so brave. And then I can say something like, but Grog, you're too strong. I don't know, let me workshop it.
What do they hear?
What are the carrot?
2, 3.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, 3.
All right, Scanlan, because this is your mansion, you feel the door suddenly. You sense the breaching of the front door opening.
Oh God.
It's while we're fighting.
I know this is.
The door's open.
Grog, you're so strong.
Oh, Pike, you're so brave.
Shit.
You put yourself before others.
Are they
Take off
fucking?
running. Take off.
All
I'm
right.
gonna start swinging my
You guys all of a
mace.
sudden drop your meal, start charging out. You slam the mace in the side of a skeleton, and it crushes a lot of the bone, and a lot of it just seems to erode away as the divine flash impacts it. And you watch as the bleached white turns to like gray and black. However, it still stands.
Oh, no.
Largely wrecked, but still like. Grog, what are you doing?
I did my first attack was a 26, and so was the second one, both with Great Weapon
Both
Master.
hit with Great Weapon Master. Go ahead and roll
The
damage.
first one was 26 damage.
You just completely destroy a skeleton in one hit. It just turns into a scattering of bone across the wall.
That's what
Grog, it's so crazy how strong you are. They're all dying.
I know, but I only do it to protect my friends. And the second one is 39 points of damage.
I feel like I might be so.
Alrighty, so you're going to affect with that in the radial area here, which is a radius of 30 feet. That's going to affect 15 of these undead.
Okay.
Within the ones that are piled on you, the piled on Grog, and the ones that are swarming behind. What's your spell DC?
18.
Okay. Out of the 15, 2 survive. As you're held down by all these skeletons, suddenly this beacon of divine bright flame begins to burst from you, and you watch as the flaming wings of Sarenrae swirl up out of her like a phoenix. And as it does, you see above her the image of the dark skin, light flaming hair Sarenrae kind of embodying her like a JoJo stand as it kind of takes this pose. And as soon as Pike brings her arms out and screams, "Ah!" The image just bursts out, and you watch as every skeleton practically in that radius just turns to ash and dust in the vicinity, leaving 2 skeletons there that are just kind of like,
Boy, you and me against the world, huh?
You and me, Grog, it's just we're so loyal to each other.
Yep, to the end. Best friend.
Best friends to the end.
Okay, let's talk.
Everyone's coffee.
So. Oh, natural 20! Sorry, I yelled it.
fuck. All right, so that hits. Then roll the second attack.
Oh yeah. Strong.
Don't.
Another 20.
Did you roll 2 20s in a row?
He's raging, dude, and he's had a really
Never
great
seen it.
sleep in
Never
the
seen anyone
sand.
so strong and powerful before.
Are you getting turned on?
You're like you're honing Vin Diesel right now with this crit power.
Well, he likes these guys. He wants to finally show off and do something cool. And
Okay.
so
So you rush forward to the first skeleton. As you rush forward to the greatsword, big smile on your face next to Grog. Whack! You just shatter one skeleton with the first attack. Roll damage for the second attack.
All 4.
All 4 again.
Yeah, roll for duck.
'Cause-
6. That one's cocked. That one's cocked. Reroll it. Reroll it. 6.
Look, and I'm like, Grog, look at this. This is awesome. I think I'm channeling you.
Real impressive.
And you just one skeleton, the other one comes jumping at you, and you just kind of grab it in your hand and just crush its skull in your hand.
That was real cool.
There you go.
Solid.
Look, I'm a gymnast. with all the chalk and everything.
Finish him, Grog. Grog, finish
I'm
him.
broken on the inside. Did you see that display?
Grog, I need your help.
Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Go for it, Grog.
Oh, please.
A 1!
Yes!
A 1!
What has happened?
A natural one is an auto fail. I cannot. I cannot.
What's going on?
As you look at the one skeleton, just feeling this embarrassment, you swing with your axe, and the skeleton stops it with its own blade and parries the axe to the side and goes.
And then I say, "It's okay, Grog. Everybody messes up sometimes. Let me get this one." Go for it. Get it roll.
So that's enough. You finish it off. You destroy the other skeleton in 2 hits. Whack.
That was kind of a tough one. I get it. It's okay. That was a really hard skeleton, but he's dead now. Let's go.
We had it. We had it.
I think I know what's going on.
I don't know what happened.
Can I, Grog, Pike, can I say something? I feel like there's some tension between us, and we need to clear the air if we're gonna go fight today. You guys are really bad today. Well, and I think it's because I haven't made you feel at ease. So can I please just take a moment before we go out there and just, for once and for all, just say I'm sorry to you guys for what I did and how I left things. I said things that were really cruel and meant to hurt you, and that's wrong, and I'll probably regret it for the rest of my life. But I needed to go, and I just didn't know how to express myself, and I'm so sorry that I insulted you. Pike, I've said awful things to you for as long as we've known each other, and I can't take them back, but I can at least try to be a better person. And can I confess something to you? During the last year, I think I've been praying. I mean, I just talk at night and nobody hears me, but I guess that's praying, right? And sometimes I talk to Saren Ray, because that's the only one I know. And she seems cool. And she seems like someone who could be a good guide. And it feels good. And I even wrote a little poem about her and about her teachings. It's very simple, but can I tell you it?
Well, let's hear.
It's really simple. It goes, everybody bleed, everybody needs something, everybody love, everybody know how it go. I know it's stupid, but there's a certain logic to it. Yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
It makes me feel connected to you guys, even though you're not there. And so I say that to myself every night before I go to sleep.
It just makes you feel connected to everybody, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Grog,
No, stop.
I can't apologize to you because words don't work.
So let me get this straight. You think you can go away for a year and come back in a disguise and apologize to this group, and that's gonna be good enough for me? And then when I'm still pissed, you're gonna give me a combo apology with Pike, and that's gonna be good enough for me? I'm still pissed. You came back in a costume. A costume. I'm not even really that smart. It's not hard to trick me. And I'm a big guy, but you made me feel small. I don't know if you missed us. I don't know if somebody's making us go down into this ziggurat. I don't even know why we're here. I thought maybe you'd come back and be like, oh, my best mate, the guy that would do anything to keep me alive. There he is, I missed him. Nope. You come back, you found yourself a brand new idiot. One that does amazing strikes twice in a row and talks to ducks. Has all sorts of new tricks, brand new model, new and improved in every way. I bet you do all sorts of fun things with him. So no, you do not get to apologize to me.
I wasn't going to. I was just going to give you a gift. Because the times we had together were the best times ever. You might be a little slow, but you're the best friend I ever had. And our times together were great, not because of our conversations or our witty repartee. It was because of the fun we had together and the experiences we had. So last night I wrote something for you. I know you can't read, but...
He can read.
No, Vex. He doesn't know that.
I just got you a gift. Because if you won't spend time with me now, it maybe you'll be able to spend time on your own. So I wrote you this. Maybe someone else can read it for him.
You might be able to read it, Scanlan.
It depends on if there's like long words.
There's really long
Well,
words.
Kind
It's a
of
big one.
iffy.
It's a bit. It's a bit one.
Give it a try.
Owl.
Nope.
I'm really embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed.
I'll whisper it to you and then you say it out loud.
Yeah, I don't feel like showing off my prowess, but I can't read the dirty-handed betrayal.
All who read this, let it be known, by order of Aes Sedon, it's a stupid name, Scanlan, but it's fine.
It's Elvish.
Well,
I could read it.
AKA the Meat Man, AKA Vickle the Vicious, AKA Reddish the Bold, AKA the Little Paws, AKA Francois Bertrand Jean-Luc Australia.
That I can get behind.
Beware that the bearer of this note, Grog Strongjaw, shall be entitled to any libation of his choosing at any pub, tavern, restaurant, inn, alehouse, brewery, or house of lady favors within the city limits of Ank'Harel. He shall be allowed to drink until drunk and enjoy no molestation by any employee of said establishment unless he requests it. All charges and bills related to his drinking, cavorting, or violent behavior resulting from drunkenness shall be forwarded to the Meat Man for timely payment in full. By complying with this request, you are hereby under the protection of the Meat Man and shall receive all the benefits and goodwill accompanying such association. The Meat Man always remembers. Sincerely, Ace Adan.
Probably best to test it out, see if it's even worth anything.
Grog, I love you. I'm sorry that we won't get to hang out because you hate me now. But I would never replace you. And if you ask me right now,
You'll kill him.
I will kill him.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. I really like this drum.
He's all right.
Will you go drinking with me sometime?
rolled poorly.
We'll see.
The singular figure standing up here that seems to be giving orders and shouting it out to the side. Female voice rings out across the central of the chamber and says, "Remnants, slay the intruders and grant their bodies to the cause."
Can I see whose voice that was?
Make a perception check.
Whoa,
Whoa.
that was crazy.
What a crazy roll.
27.
27. It's hard to see. She's kind of in the dark right there in the spheres and a lot of light. But the voice sounds familiar. And as she clutches it in her hand, the orb shifts from black
to white, like a white gray color. And you watch as the wind suddenly gets whipped up even heavier and lights up the area around the space. You watch as the cloaked hood kind of flows back, and for a brief moment, before the grin crawls across her face, you see the face of Delilah Briarwood.
We killed her! She's dead! She's dead! She died! We killed her!
Oh no.
Yet there she is at the top of the ziggurat.
How? How?
It's like a soap opera.
Dun dun dun!
I broke the world for you. Returns.
I would like you all to roll initiative.
I'm gonna dimension door into the orb, into the whatever this thing is, the prismatic ball.
I will say, as is the nature of the spell, versus a dimension door, I need you,
Oh boy.
as you begin to pass through, your form kind of folds through the magic, the very powerful magic and intent of this sphere. The ray dome of red hits you immediately. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Scanlan Short Halt.
9th fucking level.
Killed by Roy G. Biv.
All right, so you take 17 points of acid damage.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
You pass through that into yellow. Make another dexterity saving throw.
I thought dimension door, I disappear to another plane and reappear.
You know what?
No, keep it going.
No,
I got this.
no. Based
I got
based
this.
on how it's written, it's passing through the sphere,
What do you mean passing through?
like physically passing through the sphere. So I will say, I'm like looking at the rules now and really thinking about how it's worded and doesn't say otherwise. I'll say you can teleport into the sphere.
I mean,
I can take it, Matt.
Take it back.
Bring it.
Do it, Quill. I can take it.
No, he can't take it.
she's right. You can't.
You appear within, and you're now on the inside. You can see the bright colors are there, blinding you from the interior.
Congratulations, you're in a prison cell with Charles Manson.
She grabs her amulet that she has around her neck, and as she holds it again, you watch as the white orb that was glowing turns to black. Once again, into the black orb. In that instant, Grog, you revert back to your regular size.
Right.
Oh no!
Keyleth, you return to your form.
What a fucking bitch.
Percy, you fall off the side of the wall and land on your feet barely. And all three of them step into the black orb.
Step into the black
Step into the black orb. You watch as their forms and vanish.
They disapparated.
They step into the circle?
Yep.
The little spirit. The little spirit.
The orb, they went in the orb. Yeah.
Went to the upside down.
Wait, is the orb?
They're moving freely, and it looks
Not
like
the
pretty
Skittle.
familiarly
Through the sphere.
Little orb on the top.
They're into the. They went to the thing.
Went through the portal.
His return is nigh. The whispered one will come. His acolytes will help him complete his destiny through the ritual of seeding. From within the gate he will rise, the solitary tyrant and lord of Exandria. And with the sole crown of creation guarded upon his head, we who were his body will be rewarded with life eternal at his side.
Vax wandered just like 100 feet out and sat down and did a little talking to the Mother of Ravens and basically said, not expecting an answer, this is it, isn't it?
It seems that the bender of fate is feeling the tug of destiny. It's almost as if you're coming towards me. If you sense this path is the right one, follow your instincts. Perhaps we'll meet soon enough.
I'll see you soon.
I still like the idea of perhaps the two of you working together. But you could talk to Scanlan about it and see if he would be all right. I'm never going to get bored of this. I'm never going to get bored of this.
Scanlan, what do you think? Would you be all right?
That was fucking awesome. Physical reaction.
At least in the
I'm waiting
short
for a
term.
nosebleed.
You're suggesting that I, Scanlan Shorthalt, bequeath my employee Chod to this gentleman here? You mean me, Terry Darrington? You mean Chod could join my brigade? Well, yes, I guess that's what they're talking about. Well, I don't see why not. He's very capable and strong. Yes, and I won't have much use for him for a while. So if you'd like to take him in your brigade, you can. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say no to a fellow member of Vox Machina now, am I? No, you're not. No, I'm not.
Yes.
I have to stay here and keep working on Doty. I understand you're leaving today.
You're not going to come with us?
I cannot. I have to stay and fix Doty and get back to my home. I'm sorry. It's been a pleasure. It's been an
Don't say
honor.
it's been a pleasure.
No, it's
That's
been
so
an honor to have your acquaintance, and I'm afraid I have to return. But perhaps we'll meet again sometime.
I give him a big old hug.
Do you want the half of a geode rock with a 30 living souls inside of it?
Yeah, give it to me.
That would be very useful.
Thanks, bro.
I mean, I can't use it, but
30 soul rock. Got it. 30.
seems like
30
rock
souls.
Fucking soul just sitting in a rock.
Yeah, maybe you know
think
what?
my shit's weird.
I think we'll just set off the old-fashioned way.
See who you pick up along the way?
Ooh, that could be chapter 1 of the new book.
Exactly.
Yes, a new hope. Something like that. don't know.
I like it. It's epic. Ooh, catchy.
Yes.
Working title.
Yes. Well, I'm not going to say have fun because you're going to a terrible place.
We might not make it out alive.
I'll see you sometime in Wildmount.
Of course we'll come visit you.
All right.
I love you so much.
You too. Take care of your hair. You know, you shouldn't wash it as often as you do. It just makes it dry and flaky.
The oil is helpful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Get it trimmed every 2 weeks
Right.
and have someone comb it.
Yeah, I probably should do that, huh?
It's really disgusting
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay. I'll brush it 100 brush strokes every night, just like you.
Thank you. All right. Goodbye. I'll see you soon, little elf girl.
Bye, Goldie.
As your eyes focus, you already feel the chilled air that surrounds you, like a cold, cold winter morning. The sky above is sunless and gray, like an overcast horizon without clouds to texture it, breached by distant mountain ranges like so much broken glass. You see behind you immediately the other corresponding siphon, floating, bright gray-white in color and glowing, the same color that you saw briefly shifted to in the ziggurat near Ankara. Beneath it, you find shards of ruined objects, piles of long dead bodies of flesh and bone, rended and twisted like they've been put through some rapid tornado at different sides of their body. And you see a lot of these shattered pieces of wood and metal were all a number of objects that were thrown in here during the experimental phase when you guys first uncovered this. You look around and notice you now stand atop a rectangular platform of dark, smooth stone, about 15 feet on each side. And beneath the edge is about 20 feet down till it comes to the ground. So you're on an elevated stone platform that this siphon is affixed to above, floating about 4 feet off the top of the surface. And you look down to the ground immediately around you and you see it as dry and cracked badlands. It seems to spread out, making up the majority of the Shadowfell around you. Your sight clarifies to see what appears to be hundreds of buildings and structures that form this shade of an ancient city. Like a town, a sprawling village. Half of the structures toppled and destroyed, piles of rubble and rock, and the ground itself seems to just jut up in places, these tiny shooting spires of black and gray earth that the city has either been built around or seem to have grown through. As you look past that, you see movement throughout the streets in the distance. But before you can focus on that, your vision immediately sticks towards
In the center of this circular-like city, the standing, ominous, commanding, massive spire of obsidian black, familiar to both of you through two different types of vision you've experienced. A jagged monolith that exudes ancient hatred, encircled by dozens of dark-winged beasts that watch over the dreary skies. And you all walk out into the cold air of the Shadowfell, making your way towards the center of the city. But there's a creeping brightness on the horizon that you feel kind of like rising.
We're getting ready to teleport.
And you watch as that creeping brightness forms like a dome over your space and then comes to a close over the top of the tower. And where once there was this gloomy skyscape, you now see what appears to be a brighter clouded sky. The temperature grows a little colder and you begin to see snowfall.
Oh
Get into the building that we can and then
Vex and I will
start
take
it.
position.
Pike and I just huddle together and try and like join forces.
Here we go.
And
Let's do it.
As you guys are holding hands, a voice begins to ring out.
Oh no.
Omnipresent, directionless, like it's being positioned directly into the minds of each of you from wherever it stands. It's an unfamiliar voice.
I would ask you to listen before you make a fool of yourself. I've watched you since you stepped into my domain. And I'm not going to lie. It's been entertaining. I admire your gumption. It reminds me of others who've tried what you are trying. But they're dead now. So, I leave the choice to you. You can either walk away, or you can join me, or you will die and join me anyway.
We do it above the screaming Halloween Horror Nights sound
Full
effects.
silence.
All right. As you guys complete your incantation, you watch as the dust begins to rise around the base. Oh, yeah. And you see Entropis begin to quiver back and forth. And you watch as everyone begins to rush to the edge of the rooftops, then rush into the streets to look up, their hands raised to the sky, not sure what this means, but basking in whatever glory this next sign or omen is to be. And the tower begins to slowly to the ground.
Is it falling towards us?
It's falling not towards you.
We tried to say
Think about that Prometheus
We
moment.
thought
Yeah,
ahead.
we thought it out.
But not the entire tower.
Fuck.
You glance up and watch as the very apex, the 3-clawed top of the tower, is just there in the sky, held aloft, unmoving, as the rest of the tower seems to have broken away. And as it falls into this slow, terrifying collapse, you hear the rumbling of broken stone just slamming into earth as clouds of smoke, dust, and dead earth are kicked up from the impact of this falling tower, completely swirling the center of the city with debris and darkness. You watch as cultists go running now, their faces filled with fear and confusion at what this is suddenly means, what's happening. And as the dust kind of washes past you and gives this haze over the sky, and slowly comes to fade. You all kind of taking in what's happening. You watch as that one apex of the spire slowly makes its way down to the surface of wherever you are. The floor is just surrounded in bodies. Cultists of very ornate robes. Mostly you've seen kind of peon-based black splatters of just sackcloth and what was available. No. These are all well adorned and appear to have been very well regarded within the remnants. You also see on this side what appears to be, on this side would be Delilah Briarwood.
Bitch face Briarwood.
Bitch face Briarwood.
On this side, you see what appears to be a black armored, massive, not quite Goliath size, but a thick, dark black knight of just jagged, dark metal armor. What appears to be a long sword that just emanates this dark energy. And floating above, a man,
Oh no.
though the flesh is pulled tight against a skeletal frame. You see long red and purple and black robes that are tattered and drift below the breeze and cold gently blowing by. You see just a field of crackling energy just bursting around the outskirts of his form. You see one hand is out, just kind of in a welcoming position, while the empty wrist that once contained the hand is now open on the other side. You see the bald, hairless head, which is covered in spots and tugged open bits of flesh that have curled away from rotten decay. You see the cheeks sunken in where the skeletal teeth are now emblazoned in a terrible grin. You see the right eye and the gaping hole where a bright green, bursting, flaming, vacuous void where an eye once was now drifts off a trail behind it. You see there, reborn before you, the Whispered One.
No!
The Undying King.
What?
Vecna himself.
Oh my God, we're in it.
I don't like it being this close.
We'll probably all die.
I would like you all to roll initiative.
Flipping those pages.
Remember this look, boys and girls.
No,
on Matt's face.
this is a look
as
of
as
Matt,
the chef
of Matt choosing the
carefully
form of
picks
our
the
destroyer.
menu of our
Of our destruction, of our doom.
He has been grooming us and fattening us up for 2 years.
It's been a while, my dear.
No. Not again.
And I said,
Okay, so you take half as much damage, which is good.
Oh my god.
This is not a concentration spell.
okay, just checking.
You have advantage because
Yeah.
you're half elven.
He
Magic
casts
can't put me to sleep.
power word kill.
Oh, well, that's different.
What happened?
So
Wait, what?
Where did sleep
What is
go?
that?
no, this is what he said.
He meant metaphorical
Metaphorical sleep.
He meant death.
You utter a word of power that can compel one creature you see within range to die instantly. If the creature you chose has 100 hit points or fewer, it dies.
What?
How many hit points do you have?
I'm dead. Like insta full death?
Insta full death.
No saving from it?
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Like permadeath?
Like no death saving throws. You watch as the light suddenly fades from Vex's eyes and she just falls to the ground.
oh. Vax is watching.
Oh my God.
Hey, don't compliment the map, you guys, because Matt really doesn't like it.
I'm sorry. Delilah's turn.
This is not going well.
Maybe we should leave.
Plane shift? I don't know. Should we get out
She
of here?
turns. You took him from me.
Oh no.
I'm now going to take him from you. That's 76 points of damage from the Disintegrate spell.
Halved from the Deathwalker's ward armor. Set to necromantic.
It's force damage.
Force damage?
Disintegrate's force damage.
Oh, well then I'm down.
You watch as the
Wait, what?
Vax's form turns to dust.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Leaving the armor of the Raven Queen empty on the ground. The daggers ching ching ching
Like
to
no
the stone
body
around
left?
it.
There's no recovering from that, dude.
Bro, we're gone.
Wow.
Hold on.
Grog, it's your turn.
Twinsies out.
Oh no.
What's happening?
Wow. Grog, you vanish.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Banished from this realm of existence.
No!
You appear on the ground in the Shadowfell, in the gaping crater where Tharamfala once stood.
Oh my god.
You look around up to the familiar cloudy dark sky and are alone.
Wait, y'all aren't in the Shadowfell anymore?
No.
We're in like
Oh right, snow's falling.
Wild man or some shit.
Guys, Matt wanted
All
to
you do
reboot
is
this shit.
Without a perception check, is anybody around? Is it just me?
Nobody's around you, although you do look up and see maybe a dozen or so of the Gloomstalkers swirling up ahead.
Oh, great.
They haven't noticed you yet.
Oh, God fucking damn it. You know what, though? You've been banished to another dimension. You can punch your way out of it.
You know what? I only have one thought.
Oh no, he's gonna turn to the cards, y'all. He's gonna turn to those cards.
Y'all we got this. We're okay.
He's going Texas.
Keyleth, perception check.
Back from the dead.
That is a 23 on his strength save. So as the arrow hits, you see the burst of flame. It pierces the armor, and you see the brambles kind of extend and tear around him. He just kind of looks up at you, and you watch as flames kind of burn out of the armor. The arrow burns away, and the brambles kind of ignite and fall to ash around him.
Not surprising. What about his concentration?
Mm-hmm. No, he rolled a 19 plus 5. So as the flames ignite and burn around, the impact still causes him to lose the spell, and you watch as a vacuum fills in. And Grog, just as you see this barrage of Gloomstalkers just ready to grab and tear you apart, you just out, and then whoosh, appear in that space where you once were.
Fun. Tarian's just back in Whitestone having a fucking ball.
Tarian is sitting with a cup of tea.
No, Tarian's on the floor, weeping, holding his necklace.
Neck is just blinking.
That's right.
But did it go back? Oh,
No,
he doesn't know who it is.
we've got one way
Oh,
down. We
that's
are all
right.
having the thumper right now.
Yeah, it's just red.
we're
We're
doubling
just
down.
all flashing red.
Okay.
Are we all here?
We're all here.
We're all sure about this? We're out? We're out?
We're
100%?
dying. We're dying.
You have
No, let's stay and fight.
We're on this plane, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We're on the material plane.
Then we're going to the Feywild, and we all hold hands.
Vecna's going to attempt a counterspell.
Yep. Seventh level counterspell against him.
I knew that's what you were waiting for. I knew that's what you were waiting for.
So 7th level counterspell. Yeah, it doesn't even don't have to roll.
Little finger.
You are all yanked through a familiar tunnel of darkness and then thrust out into the center of a clustered, dense
The Feywild.
forest in the Feywild.
God.
I'm
Have
sorry.
I been there? Wait, was that me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay, I've been there.
Don't talk
I'm
to
sorry.
the grass.
I would have taken us home, but
no way we
we
could've
were already
gotten there.
there, and I had to go somewhere else.
Where's Max?
And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
You sadistic motherfucker, you got it right there! Oh, it was okay till right there!
That's not nice.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man, it's so good.
I don't feel good. Nothing feels good.
I was okay till right then!
Let's just
Oh.
do like 1 more hour.
That was amazing. That was brutal. We didn't have a fucking chance.
No, there was not a fucking prayer.
Begin
humming your favorite eye-pulling song under your breath, and with the horrible sucking sound, you pull the eye from her socket, leaving this kind of trail of dark black and red viscera that just dangles from it loosely. Oh. So you guys watch as Scanlan kind of pulls this eye out and kind of looks at it for a second. For you, it's less of an actual voice, but these images come to your mind of all the terrible things that have happened in your life. The loss of your mother, the near loss of Kaylee, loss of your friends. Every person that's ever mattered to you, you've seen slain before you or heard about. You could stop that from ever happening again. All the answers you could have. You would have the power to prevent any of that from ever happening again. Well, as this is happening, you watch as he's looking at it, and this hand just goes up and starts clawing into his own eye socket.
I'm going to use every dex I have.
I'm holding tight to this thing.
I'm going to slap fucking hard.
This thing's going to kill me.
Well, it kind of pulls back a little bit, and he kind of yanks it back in, and you can see a trail of blood beginning to pull out of the corner of the eye.
All right, can I slap it out of his hand?
My coke nail's going in.
Can I slap him? Can I try to grab his hand and slap him across?
Yeah, this is the last chance anybody has to try and do this, or Scanlan loses an eye.
Okay.
Backhand
Snap
the
eye.
Over the next 3 or 4 minutes, as you guys pat through and tear roots apart and sections of the forest floor, there is no sign of where the eye landed.
Can I, if I were to cast locate object, would that work?
It looks like between two of the roots, there's a portion of fresh dirt.
Okay, can I start digging?
About 3 inches down, you scoop down and pull up a big handful of moist dirt. And then there you watch as some of it falls away. You see the wet exterior of the greenish yellow eyeball. It's like
down.
it began to burrow. You see it kind of glancing about. The eye is flickering around, like rapidly trying to find a way out.
I don't trust that thing.
The burrowing eyeball, are you sure?
No, I mean,
Holy shit.
No, I mean, I don't trust it. I don't trust it near us.
My favorite thing you've ever said.
As your eyes dart back and forth, glancing upward at the sky above, snow hitting and stinging your paralyzed eyes, you see the terrible lich above you. A flash of green, then darkness. As the light begins to emanate and cast away the nearby darkness, you also see what appears to be a tangling of some sort of web, strands of silk that also begin to glow a similar light as to your form that holds you tightly in your position. You struggle, but you're held firm. You think you yell out, but as you glance upward to shout for help, you see the shadows now curl back to reveal the familiar sight of a massive, white, porcelain woman's face, eyeless, yet staring straight at, if not through you. Her presence, imposing as it may be, soothes you as her giant hand, larger than a house, a palace it seems almost, emerges from below and gives you a ground to step on, your feet finding purchase in the center of her dark palm. My champion, you return to me and tear a swath through the tapestry. Please, be calm. My sight can pierce many veils, but you've been hidden from my sight in recent days, and I am worried what foulness has turned its intent upon us.
Vecna.
What does this Vecna intend?
He's come back to our world. My home. My family is in danger. The world is in danger.
How so? How could one man be this dangerous?
What does he intend? What have you learned?
I don't know.
You truly to seek this, to bring it to its end.
Whatever it takes.
Your resolve is admirable. Your love of your chosen family is vibrant. What I offer you is the power to see this conflict through to its end. You will be briefly beyond the very grasp of death, and I will hold back any attempt for you to transition. You will be a bulwark of my power in cold flesh, walking between heartbeats, unstoppable. You will have the power to walk once more the Vox Machina, with your sister, with your Keyleth. And should you use this power wisely, perhaps save Exandria, save them, save her. But when it's done, and this foul, undying king lies dead or sealed, you will return to me, my champion, evermore.
All right, I'm just gonna keep watching.
Okay. You see a humanoid figure emerge from one of the nearby trees. Pale, nude. Get on that. You crawl down.
Yeah. I don't want him to see me.
Okay. Make a stealth check. What has happened? What has happened?
String bean?
Hi.
Hi.
Where are we?
We're in the Feywild. Where did you just come from?
I'm not entirely sure. I died. Did you know that?
I did know that. We're trying to figure out how to save you.
Oh! Fuck.
Get up and run down.
Darting down the tree rapidly, you watch as your sister falls into the foliage. There you see before you your brother, clothesless.
Thought you died. I watched you die.
It's a trick. It's a trick. It's a trick of the Feywild.
Look, I'm sorry I'm naked.
No.
Come here. Come here. I'm all right. I'm all right.
He's physical. He's cold. But he's there.
Yeah.
Vex, I need you to step away from him. Vax, if it is you, I hope you understand, and please, just for a second. Thank you.
Fred, it's fine.
We are fighting the perversion of death itself. This is what I would do to torture us. Just let's figure this out before we hand him back anything that's older than we are.
I haven't come down yet.
Created a temple for me. You know who I serve.
Oh, I believe you. We just have to make sure of what brought you back. I don't even know if you would know yet. Just, Pike, Does he have a heartbeat? Is he undead? Is he?
He has a heartbeat.
Have we tried turn undead?
You would know if there's evil in my heart.
It's not your heart I worry about.
You would know if there's evil in my heart.
He's fine.
You would.
Where'd everybody go?
Good morning.
Grog.
Surprise.
Well, I'll go down.
Hey. What's up, Poobah?
Is this real?
We're not sure.
We're figuring it out.
Ooh.
I need to pee.
I come down and join everybody.
This is happening.
Hi.
I look in my pocket to where I was keeping the dust that was Vax. Is there anything there?
Still filled with dust.
Oh, that's fucking... What is that?
This is you.
It's you.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Okay.
Let's not even begin to have this discussion if we don't have to.
Feel like I should still keep this. Just
Keep it just in case. Okay, I'm gonna cast.
Should we,
turn undead.
like, you
So using channel divinity, turn undead.
Whoa, wait, what?
As you say that,
It's okay. He's not gonna.
she
get
takes her
hurt.
holy symbol and clutches it, and you watch as there's this divine flash and this emanating force of there's a slow hum as it billows out. You've seen her use it before. Clutching Vax in your hand, you feel the warmth pass over you. No seeming effect. Grog, Scanlan, Vax is there live in front of you.
Holy shit.
Oh god.
Like the last thing you saw was him turn to dust and you guys left the Shadowfell, and then now from the Shadowfell in this battle you've just now returned.
What?
Not as wounded as you were before.
What happened? What's going on? Where are we? Who am I? What happened? What's going
I have to
on?
pee.
You're...
Didn't you lose your memory last time? Did we ever realize that you lost your memory the last time?
I don't know.
Good answer.
Are you real? Is there still dust in your pocket?
Last time, anything
not
that
him.
can end a curse.
kill him.
Story, yeah.
Let's kill him.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure we watch your brain around, Percy. I mean, I know you're uncomfortable around all this shit, but I want you to fucking suck it
I
up
just
in
don't
a
want.
little
Oh,
bit.
no, I just don't want to say the wrong thing.
I
Fine.
just walk up to him and I put my hands on the side of his face.
This
I
is
can't have you away from me right now.
This is a deeply inappropriate convincing mechanism, and it is working. So. All right.
She's
beautiful. You're a terrible person.
I mean, she's okay.
We're trying to go to Sarah and Ray, but actually go to her. You know, not in the sense of, you know, the mind, just actually walking up and saying hello.
I didn't realize how crazy it sounded.
It sounds so,
Say it,
as I
like,
started,
out
I
loud.
realized this is so weird.
You land, your feet hitting ground that gives.
3-point landing.
Okay.
Superhero 3-point.
The ground gives a bit with the impact, and as your eyes focus a bit on the brightness around you, you can see above you a clear blue sky, not a cloud in sight. Your hands and feet a few inches deep into the sand-like beach of the edge of some sort of an island, it seems. But it is not sand. They are granules, pebbles of what appear to be shining pearls. An entire beach of pearls.
It really is heaven. It is heaven.
This is so beautiful.
The water laps the edge of the shore, not but 5 feet behind you, an ocean that is clear and lagoon-like. It's paradise. Looking ahead, you can see the once crumbling island, now finding renewed strength with renewed faith. You can see, while there are no trees on this island, the hills themselves seem to carry what seem to be old statuesque structures, small temple-like oddities that have been swallowed by time and the ravages of the calamity, slowly emerging like jagged bits of earth that have been plunged up by seismic activity.
beyond these hills, you see what looks to be to you familiar. A gargantuan crystal cathedral that resembles the torso of a woman. But where the head is, it spires into a singular point. And from the inside, you see the flickering glow of what seems to be a raging inferno that flickers like a heartbeat from the inside of this crystal citadel. Here you stand on the shores of the island of renewal.
This place is beautiful. It's incredible, and I don't think we would be here if it wasn't for you and your connection to Sarah and Ray, and I'm honored to be here with all of you all and to see this place with Vax. This makes me happy. Just this moment.
Just to be clear.
And I use my inspiring leader feat.
Thank
Yes.
you. I was just about to ask, was that well thought out speech inspirational?
Maybe they're like, oh yeah, Santry, I remember him. He got taken away as a seedling, but
Yeah, sure,
he was
yeah.
really great.
Yeah,
How's he
I
doing?
grew up with that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was next door.
I mean, you know you wanna.
It's an
just
amnesium
gonna
tree, just saying.
I mean, maybe they don't even speak our language. It's possible.
Okay,
This is a
I'll try
once in a
and
lifetime opportunity,
try and
Kiki.
speak to one of the sun trees that looks like the most friendly.
As you finish casting your spell and reach out, your finger touching the warm exterior of the tree, the light's still a little blinding, but you've adjusted to it now where you can make out shapes and color as opposed to just like the blaring white.
Hey, sun tree bro.
Well.
Are you a sun tree bro? Are you a sun tree? Brother? Are you a brother? Are you? What's your name?
Jeez.
I'm a tree of the sun.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm not your bro.
No. I mean, I didn't know if you knew the sun tree that grew in Whitestone on the prime material plane. I didn't know if you knew him or not.
So because I'm a tree of the sun, you assume that I know all other
No,
trees of the
that's
sun. Is
not-
that what this is? Is this one of those things?
I just didn't.
We all just look alike, don't we? All of us trees of the sun, right?
I rush down and say, don't eat the fruit.
Might be souls?
I think it might be souls.
No, it's fruit.
Gift of soul energy drifts off of the stone and is inhaled by Keyleth.
Oh!
Don't play with the food, Keyleth.
You ate a soul, Keyleth?
That had a name. That had a life. That had a mortgage.
Souls don't grow on trees.
Souls also don't wash up on beaches, but apparently they do.
That may be the most interesting thing I think you've ever said. Is souls don't grow on trees.
Souls don't grow on trees.
Souls don't grow on trees.
At least he knows the dangers of monocultures. This is very impressive.
You watch as this outline, this dark outline begins to open up. As two large wings unfurl from within, revealing feathers of ivory and pearl like the beach you arrived on. As this 15-foot tall, feminine vision of Saren Ray emerges from the roaring pyre. Long curling flames burn as her hair from her beautiful dark skin framing a warm and motherly smile, her eyes gold and brown like the most polished brass. Her robes of light blue unfurl in endless strands that almost seem to tether her to the inferno behind her. And as she emerges from the flame, you can't help but find yourself just stunned in awe at the presence. Her standing there unsinged from the flames, slowly descends, still floating above you, her arms out, her wings and hair unfurled, almost like a canopy above the group as you look up at her. Her face turns and smiles onto small Pike on the ground, and you hear her voice. For the first time for all of you, but not the first for Pike, who's heard her voice for a very long time. My Pike, you come to me after all this time. Such a beacon in a very dark world. Welcome. From the floor, the crystalline structure that seems to mark the center of the island, and that is where we left off. So, what would you guys like to do?
Did you say the sand is made of pearls?
It appears to be, yeah. The granules of the sand they're too big to be
tiny sand granules, but they're about pearl size, maybe a little bit smaller, and they're smooth, and they seem to reflect the light in a very beautiful way. They look.
Take a handful and like look at them.
Ooh, should we make a body scrub?
Good idea, Pike. I'm just gonna take like a good handful and put it in a pouch and save them.
Okay.
Microdermabrasion.
I am not lonely here, Pike, for my sands remain with me, speak with me, and we learn from each other. Look. As she extends her arm, Pike, you look out, and all of the light of the sky seems to shine at once through every pearl, every grain of the beach sand that you've walked across. And where once you saw was just a barren landscape, you now see thousands and thousands and thousands of people, opaque, translucent, souls of those that have come to Sarenrae since the dawn of creation, those who swore themselves to good under her banner, and at the end of their lives came to become part of the Island of Renewal. There is balance to everything.
And I took these from your beach. It doesn't seem right.
She takes the pouch from you and pours it out, and as the pearls about to land, they kind of drift off and dart off back to the location where you originally found them.
Yeah.
Same.
As your eyes slowly adjust and you glance past your fingers and your hands, you see there in the center of the chamber is a 25-foot throne of gold, brass, silver, and ruby. And sitting upon that throne sits a mighty being wearing the most intricate and beautiful golden plate armor you've ever seen. Similar in detail and design as the interior of the chamber around you. It almost blends in if you didn't see it shift. A white cloak encases the shoulders of this entity and sways gently at their side like it's been brushed off and dangles over one of the armrests. And where a head would be, instead there is a burning star so bright that you can only look but a second before you have to avert your gaze and shut your lids out of the pain. Just enough time to barely make out the outline of what appears to be a male head, almost featureless, burning within the corona. This, you can only imagine, is the Dawn Father himself, Pelor. You, as you dive into the flames, feel this moment of searing, bright pain in your eyes and your mind. Your dragon form is immune to flames, but your form suddenly shrinks. The spell dispelled. The dragonoid form just cast away. Sense this kind of lost nothing. Your whole body is numb at this point, and you're just surrounded by a white light. Much like where Vax in the plane in his communion with the Raven Queen is enshrouded in darkness. This is just endless, every color. You have no sense of personal form. You have no sense of time, place, and for the first time in a long time, you don't remember your name. What does she mean to you?
To us? Oh, God.
To you.
I told you that I was faithless. Which might be true when it comes to the gods. But not with Vexalia. Not with Vox Machina.
Her name is Vax, and she is greedy and mean sometimes, and she's a little bit not the greatest person, but her flaws highlight everything that is right about her, which is she does all these things to protect her friends and her family. She would give her life for any of us and for anyone who was truly in need.
She believes in me. She tries to teach me to use my brain, which I don't do very often. She tries to teach me to learn from the world, and she always cheers me on, which not a lot of people do.
I don't have a real sister, but I consider her more of my sister than I've ever had. She's family.
She is mistress of the Grey Hunt of Whitestone, Baroness of the First House of Whitestone. She is my heart and my judgment and the future that I have chosen. And she is the one that I have betrothed to.
What?
She is every hope I have. When I am gone, she will make the world right. She has the intelligence and the savviness and the heart to make real-world decisions. She is me, but better. She is your champion.
Your eyes open. You look around and see the faces of your friends, your family. There is hope. Get your blessing or the nun, Father.
Oh,
yes.
Super Saiyan.
So, there you go.
What did I get? What is it?
You naturally have resistance to necrotic damage.
Oh, that's good for me. It's keeping that fucking finger in
Finally.
death.
And if you want to read the rest out, you can.
As a bonus action, you channel the light of day into your being. For 1 hour, you emit bright light in a 120-foot radius, and any evil creature within that 120-foot radius that hits you with an attack or spell immediately suffers 4d6 radiant damage and is knocked prone.
You're a walking nuke.
Bright
Once
like
this-
a diamond.
Hello? Bidet?
Darren, if you want to go ahead into the stage, please.
It's Vacation Darren.
I'm glad you didn't murder us with bear traps.
Darren.
Are you real?
I think so.
You're real. Prove it. Say that you're real to my invisible frog companion.
I will step forward and say, hello there. I'm real.
Yes, you're real. There's no invisible frog companion. The voices in my head would not have spoken to that. They know a little bit better than that. But that doesn't matter. I haven't had people here in over 35 years. But you're here. Go away. Dimitrik, show them out.
What's your name, friend?
Oh, well, that was taken from me a very long time ago. I only have what they call me. You know, names are an odd thing, aren't they? Sometimes a name can stick to you like blood on a knife or your fingers on a wallet that might not be your property. And then who you were is not who you are, and yet here we are.
That oddly
What do they-
made way too
That made a
much
lot of sense. What should we call
for me
What
right
do they
now.
call you?
Oh, they called me Sprig. There's more.
Sprig?
They called me Sprig, the obnoxious.
thinking
My companions are long gone. They were like you, like you, like you, and you, and you, and I'm all that is left. You are.
What happened?
You,
You had
are looking
companions.
into a mirror of your future.
I'm going to look like you, or you're going to look like me?
No, I know what he means. Who are your companions?
Oh. Memories. They're all memories now. I don't even remember their names. I remember some of them, but we were heroes, and now I am here. Oh.
Oh no.
Were there no other gnome folk in your party?
No. There was one like you. There was a big one, a mighty one. There was one like you. Brave and kind.
That's like me. That's exactly like me.
There was one like you. Smart, yet sad. And you as well.
Oh no.
And I was you.
We seek a key.
To find a very ancient goddess.
Oh, don't say
Dire
Ayun.
Straits.
Don't say
Yes.
Ayun.
We are searching for Ayun.
You just did.
Is there
You said
another
Ayun.
name that you would like us to use, like a nickname instead of Ayun?
She who will not be named. Oh, gods, what do they know? We know more than they, for we exist. We live. We adventure. They merely observe. You can't just hide from the world. I've done it. I've done it for a long, long time. And maybe you being here means that I should hide no longer. Is there value in saving the world? Or should you just let it all go away?
No, I think we should save it.
Yeah, we're pretty pro.
Yeah.
We're pro world here.
What has the galaxy ever done for you? Why would you want to save it? Because I'm one of the idiots who lives in it!
I seek redemption. There is great power in redemption.
Offer you redemption. Collaborating with us grants you the power to fell a would-be god.
Excuse me. For 1 second. Can I speak to you for just a second? What? He's tricky. I think we should get a mnemonic device on what we need to do if he becomes too tricky. We should say, elf boy. E!
Elf.
E for
E for
Egads. There's an elf. We should grab him.
All right.
L.
Right.
Let's grab that elf boy.
Right. All right.
F.
I think we can. Yeah, you guys can hear all of this.
You have been very quiet.
Yes, I'm a little freaked out right now. You're like my worst fear incarnate. And sorry, that seemed very rude. My worst nightmare incarnate.
That didn't
seemed
make it any
wrong.
better, dear child. Go ahead. Why am I your worst fear in a carnation? I was one of you.
I know.
I did what you did.
I know.
37 years ago, I did it. What? And we fought, and we fought, and they were right here. They were right here.
Who is they?
My companions.
And who were we fighting against? You, we.
No.
Gods?
It was silly. It was hobgoblins. It should never have happened. It was a simple, simple fight. And they died. And I ran. And I can't even remember their names.
I mean, I'm on bonus time. I'm
Is he still
alive.
Uh, his skin is colder than a warm body is, yeah.
But I'm not Bobby Drake,
What's
right?
his heart? What's his heart be like?
Jeez. Way to hang on to that one.
Yeah, but look.
I mean,
Is
look.
there blood? Is there blood?
Yeah, he
it's on
constantly
your arm.
bleeds. It's a pretty open wound. You watch as the wound kind of slowly seals itself up.
No fucking way.
Oh, I didn't know it did that.
Are Vex and Percy walking with me?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
I just whip out my flute and I just start going. Do, 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 do,
Oh, he may have heard.
do, 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 do. First comes love.
Don't be.
Then comes marriage.
I may have hinted that we might have eloped. May have hinted.
Wait, you're married?
I may have hinted.
Wait, no, you said you were betrothed to be married.
Betrothed.
Wait,
I
you're
didn't
married?
say to be married.
Oh wow, you just spilled it.
Silence. Go to silence.
All of a sudden, oh no, you try and yell, and it's making no sound. It is just absolute quiet. What are you guys doing?
Me and him?
Yeah.
Leaning into each other.
Sobbing?
Okay, so you guys stay there.
Sobbing while we lean
You're running back and forth.
I don't know.
Going anywhere.
Can I go forward into the bookcases and look right and left to see where they lead?
Okay, yeah, you turn around the corner and just see them disappear on the edge.
I'll continue.
Okay, so you follow them.
Yeah.
As you guys are having this silent argument, Sprig catches up to you.
Oh, hi, Sprig.
But you hear nothing, Sprig, as they're all going.
I just turned it off.
Oh, you turned it off? Okay.
I got everyone to agree.
Okay.
Just remember, whatever happens, just remember me. That's all that's important.
That's good advice.
That's all that we have. My friends are gone and I don't even remember their names. I don't remember Theta Pax or Zephyr or the guy with the nose. He was my favorite. Dusty in here, isn't it?
Oh, Sprig.
I remember. See? It's all up here. So whatever happens, keep me there. All right?
And I grab his hand, and with that, I cast plane shift to wherever he is leading to go.
A shuddering of power energy around you as you feel the vibration out of Sprig's hand emanate throughout the entire loop you guys have created throughout your grasp. The familiar bright light flashes before you, and you feel your body being pulled through at incredible speeds through darkness. There, the familiar racing of the Divine Gate as you pass through one of its many portholes. Then, adrift. By now, the times you've passed through the gate, you've passed through a handful of times since now. Adrift. Still holding hands, but the circles begin to turn to an oval. You can all glance around and see each other, and it's, did you miss your destination? Did you overshoot? What's next? Another white flash. And suddenly you're at a destination. You glance around and you're standing within a small chamber. It resembles like a decadent bathhouse, but with no water nor occupants. It's empty. There are marble pillars stretching to a domed ceiling about 60 feet above you, while silk-draped cloths drift and hang at odd angles throughout the ceiling. Glowing points of magical light latched within iron cages dangle at the edges of these pillars, about 15 feet up, that give the faint glow to an otherwise darkened room. There are walls on each side of this chamber, about 30 or 40 feet from you, and one arched hallway across from you that leads to the only other chamber you've seen.
I immediately turned and looked to see if Sprig is still holding my hand.
Sprig is still holding her hand.
Ah, see, all that fucking shit was for nothing. He's still alive.
Are you the same Sprig as before?
I hope so.
Let's ask my invisible frog companion. Goddess of knowledge is implied in the title. No, not insulting anyone. Like, knock, knock.
Who's there?
You would know.
You watch as her stoic expression curls into a smile and her head kind of falls back a bit to a small chuckle. Scanlan Shorthold, you are a buffoon. At least that is the facade you craft and display to the world while you weave tales of the experiences around you and share your stories with any who would listen. You wrestle the mysteries of Exandria from their hidden places and shout them to any who would listen and inspire the lost to find purpose. You hold the blade of the White Duke and walk a parallel path. You are a storyteller, and I am the keeper of all stories. I shall task you with my challenge.
Not to question your infinite knowledge and judgment, but my stories are more of little barroom tales and silly poems to pass the time. I would hardly call them epic histories of civilization.
For now, perhaps.
But all stories in the end. Just make sure yours is a good one.
Do you think that your compatriots would have the strength now to rise against such a scourge, had you not been there to lift their spirits with these tales?
It's true, Scum.
I'm really powerful.
Yeah.
I will have faith in you and trust you and your knowledge. And I will try to complete any task you ask of me.
Then let the challenge be placed before you.
Oh.
Scanlan Shorthold, somewhere within this library lies the book that contains the incantation of isolation, the arcane rite that banished the chained oblivion. You have 1 hour to retrieve it. And you watch as suddenly text emboldens across all of the pages on the inside. The book is now filled with scribblings and writing.
What language is it? What language is it?
I don't know. What language is it?
It appears to be common to you.
It's a notebook. It's somebody was figuring this out as they were writing it.
You glance over your shoulder and it's empty.
Are you sure something's there? Because I think you might be
I
crazy.
have a beautiful mind. It was a challenging challenge, but I think you'll be pretty happy with the results. And as I hold up the book, I'll cast Wrist Pocket and make it disappear. Oh God! Oh, it's gone! Just kidding. And it's back.
She doesn't flinch. I grant my grace unto you for the coming fray. Scanlan Shorthold. And it's a little off-putting at first, but in her forehead, where you saw, her 2 kind of purple eyes, a 3rd eye opens up in the center of the forehead, and it seems to glow for a second, and you watch as on Scanlan, this kind of warmth fills your body, and you stand up straight instinctually, and you guys watch as a strange purple glow appears in the center of his forehead, in the same place where her eye was.
Oh, you have a 3rd eye.
Is it cool or is it gross?
That's cool.
It's
cool. It's cool.
It's pretty cool. It's Chicks will dig.
Yep.
Well,
third nip's the ride. You're good.
That given the case,
Yeah, buddy!
you have the Tome of Isolation. And the blessing of the knowing mistress.
Oh wow.
Choose. It's been tucked in that old boob crevice. Hey, why don't you? I want you to swallow the bean.
Swallow the bean.
Yeah, I mean, like, think about Sprig, right? I mean, his tummy was glowing like fucking Teddy Ruxpin. Like, I want to see you swallow that shit.
Sure.
Yep.
Romancing the bean.
All right, I will
mime swallowing the beam while I wrist pocket it.
There's a stat for
Oh,
that.
you
I'm so
crazy! I was
excited.
only kidding.
Well, jack of all
No,
trades.
that's a 6.
Right. Makes it
Minus
8.
1, which is 5.
So you all watch as he takes the small essence stone and kind of like whispers under his breath a small incantation, and like flicks his fingers, and then it vanishes, and he goes. It's so overt, yet you are entranced.
This too shall pass.
It's like Scanlan just did the trick I do with my kids all the time, which is watch. 1, 2, 3.
Where did that pencil go? I pick Scanlan up by the scruff of his neck and I hold my ear to his tummy.
Let's not go to Whitestone.
Why not?
I feel like we're being watched.
Maybe Vasselheim?
Oh, that's right. We never even addressed that.
Here.
Vasselheim would be.
Why didn't we ask Guy?
Why didn't you just kill the assassin guy that we were gonna ask?
It was an
didn't speak
undead thing. He was
English
just
anyway.
gonna like make a tongue at
He was
us.
just blah, blah.
He wasn't really going to offer information anyway.
Who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Pike, why are you doing that voice?
Is that the imp?
No, standing by the doorway, you see there, arms crossed, casually standing before you, Vecna.
How many
Wait,
times
she's
are we
not
going
dead?
to have to
She got
fight
away.
this bitch?
How? We have her body.
She's a necromancer.
I don't know what that means.
It means, and
I'm
she,
a holy man. I'm a priest of Ayun. I don't know about the undead.
Because you got holes.
My brother, please.
My son.
Could try to
source of
scry on
information
her.
is a source of vengeance. She is just a constant disappointment.
One more thing before we go to sleep.
Yes.
Not to draw this out any longer. I'm going to, right before bed, just attempt to turn into, using my true polymorph, one of those fun, winged, tall creatures we met at Pelor's place.
You suddenly grow to the size of a 11, 12 foot muscular humanoid, bald head, deep blue skin, with beautiful white angel wings that unfurl for a 24-foot tip-to-tip length. You feel holy power surge through your body.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that would work.
Do you do anything?
No, I just kind of stand there naked looking at myself. Anything else that happens in that room, you don't want to know.
As the winged Dr. Manhattan stands there in his room, staring at his own Manhattan junk.
So this is what it sounds like when doves cry.
Just a slow rendition of Hallelujah as you touch yourself through the night.
It puts the
Hallelujah. The wings curl in. Hallelujah. All right.
Oh, that was the most home game moment we've ever had.
And on that note, we're going to close tonight's episode.
Mr. and Mrs. DeRollo.
Okay, this will only last for 8 hours, so travel quickly.
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Alia.
Thanks, Pug. I thought my help, just in case.
So
Probably not.
Since my voice is completely shot and I don't want to
Oh, please.
do a speech,
Yeah, but we need it.
I am going to do an interpretive dance of us swimming through the volcano and then going underground and shielding ourselves and then fighting and then forging the travels.
Still shouted narration through it all.
Wow, that happened.
I'm amazed that took over 100 episodes. I've been waiting for the interpretive dance for a long time.
present to you Sam Regal!
Huh?
Just chill.
Definitely be here the whole time and not
You know what? We should go shopping.
You know what?
No, fuck that. We are not shopping.
No,
I'll quit. I'll leave.
No, Grog. No, it's just it's a.
Maybe we should just give up.
A
You know
wink.
what?
What is wrong with you?
No, let's give up. She's right. We should give up.
What, first shopping and now we give up? What the fuck?
No, you know what? Vecna's right. I'm really worried about our family. We should all split up and go be with our families right now.
And you know what? Maybe we should convert. I should just stab myself in the eye right now.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
Maybe we will.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Praise to Vecna.
Praise Vecna.
What the fuck?
Is the crazy guy, the crazy zealot, still running around?
Yeah, he seems to be just kind of scattered through the streets. He's maybe 60 feet above, still shouting obscenities and weird doom-saying prophecies.
I walk up to him.
Okay, as he's shouting this time, he will come! He will destroy us! You! He will destroy you too! I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I believe you. I've seen it too.
Good. And save yourself. Run. Run far!
Wait. How did he talk to you?
In my mind, in my dreams, he comes. He says it's inevitable. The clouds, they come as the first warning. The first seal broken. The sky has already left us. The sun is gone.
Okay, yeah, no, accurate. Yeah.
Beware the undying king! And he begins to run off away.
Yeah.
Boy, I've been holding on to a thing for a while now. Terrian, that scamp, gave me a gift. It is a love potion, Grog.
I forgot about that.
Lasts about an hour. Oops! I'm not offering you this thing, but I'm offering you an experience. Maybe we could prank Scanlan together.
Who do we make him fall in love with?
Well, originally I was thinking maybe we could have a bet and see which one of us he falls in love with.
The hunter finds him in his natural habitat.
Meanwhile, inside, I'm just so happy to be back in the group. I mean, it's been a pretty crazy few days, but I feel like you've all accepted me, and I'm so happy to be back. And I can't thank you enough, it really, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you for fully accepting me back.
Who wants a drink?
You know, I was thinking about how close we've become, Vax, and I even wrote you a little inspirational song.
Oh, shit.
That is so. Here, let me hold your drink. That is beautiful.
Okay, sure. You hold my drink. This is just a song to show you how much you mean to me and how close we've become over these years. It's a long one. Don't be tired, I'm here to inspire. Before you blow out, let me light your fire. I got no choir, just a gnome and a liar, so listen up to Burt Reynolds, Esquire. Oh, that's gonna fuck me up. You've got those moves like Dagger, you're fast as a cat, you can attack 5 times. I checked it with Matt. You can't be killed, and one more caveat, you get to sit next to the poobah da doink of all this and that. So imagine a dark room lit from above. Folks as far as Czech Republic came to give you their love. Your heart is beating like a goddamn drum. It's singing, I'm going back to Indiana. Indiana, here I come. The tension is building. The roof's gonna blow. This ain't a rehearsal, it's the motherfucking live show. Mice scrolling, cameras on, dice rolling, Scanlan's song. No more cajoling, this shit is on. This crowd is bigger than my cube-like dong. You've been down, but what's it gonna take to give you some sack, man? How about 2,400 critters chanting, Vaxel Dan, Vaxel Dan, Vaxel Dan, Vaxel Dan, Vaxel Dan, Vaxel Dan, Vaxel Dan.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, shit!
What is it? What is it?
29.
Scanlan.
From that?
Yeah.
That
Scanlan.
was inspiration to me? How
He's
much?
inspiring you because he thinks you're gonna
Because I
fucking
love
fail.
you, buddy.
39.
Who do you see first?
Let's see here. What do we got? 6 people over here?
Well, you have 2 that have dove off to the side and are currently.
Oh, okay. It's Percy.
Then, as you glance up into the beautiful eyes of the white-haired master of Whitestone, his white locks gently curling at the tips from an afternoon of sweating amongst the heat of the volcano, his fingers gingerly caressing the outside of the goblet in which he's enjoyed his own wine. You find yourself impossibly attracted to your once ally, now erection of your affection.
Your eyebrows. They're. I want to lick them. They just seem soft. And
You want to what?
I don't. That came out wrong. What I meant was, what are you doing later? Well, you've seen it.
Continue.
The way he cocks his gun. holds it so firmly. It trembles just a little.
With this,
but then bang! Oh. Just a gentle touch is all it takes.
Would this be an insight check at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
19. A natural
Then
what?
you just have to like go.
A natural shit.
Just kind of like
I
get you
remember.
honesty.
You got a little
So is
little teeth, little.
shit. I can't do reverse math.
Subtraction.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's got gray, splotchy skin, tough exterior. It looks like armored spines or plates along its back that kind of stick up as it hunches forward like
Does it
some
look
sort of a
like
porcupine.
In the Nine Hells that we saw? In the city, or was it the City of Brass?
Not quite. Not quite. It's smaller than that.
1 to 3.
Roll for an attack.
What if he's nice? What if he's like that random creepy merchant that you
Nobody
find
that
in the
eats
middle
with
of
their
nowhere?
hands in the inside of a tiger.
No,
is nice.
the manners matter.
I mean, it's true. What
Advantage
if we
on
could
all
have
3 attacks.
What if he was like Hoggle and he
I like it.
First
I like
attack
it.
is 29.
I like it.
Okay, that hits.
I like it.
Oh my
Second
God.
attack.
Gets
He's a
advantage.
nice,
Not anymore.
old man.
Now he's
Second
paced.
attack
I mean, hey, if I could
Third
beat it up
attack.
all the time, I'd be pushing it to the limit too.
is 27.
Wow! Thank God you're here.
Welcome, Wanderer.
There's just no throat left.
Would you like to see my well?
It's dangerous to go alone. Take
from my.
3.
Go in the crypt of
5.
So the first dagger does
10. Hold on. 10, 14, 48 plus psychic damage. 54 for the first attack.
the 2 daggers hit nothing as the first dagger strikes and just slaughters the creature. And hits the water, and now it's kind of floats up, unmoving in the pond there.
Oh no!
You can see like the liquid around it darkening.
You just killed an NPC.
That might be. We're not in Imman
Hey, you know what?
in
None
a
of us are
market
here.
square.
We don't defend it.
No one knows about
We
this.
don't
So,
defend
you see
anything.
it gets like the sheer force of the first dagger sends it off the broken statue, and it falls into the water and it's now
We are in
unmoving.
hell.
Hey man, nobody even
Perception
knows you
check.
did anything.
Okay.
Perception check.
You guys do hear this distant echoing
Oh,
that echoes throughout.
31.
killed something.
Okay, you glance around, and it's currently like
Pike's cousin.
just there floating in the liquid.
It was holding a baby.
Flame tongue is out. What am I
John
looking at?
Travolta.
Okay.
What am I looking at?
Okay.
Why don't you all wait here a minute? Wait. Look, use the
Wait.
broom.
Wait.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Do you want me to fly up there?
Well, will you go with me?
Of course. Can you not use your wings?
Nah, they're gone.
Well, then hop on.
This could be the last time we do this. Come on.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Well, there's only 4 games
we-
left, Sam.
Should we be?
You don't know that.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
It's scripted. It's scripted.
Wait.
That's gonna be a Reddit thread later.
Upper right-hand corner.
Yeah. And then just below that, bottom corner, 4 presses. Oh, God.
The 5-foot wide mirror is now an oval portal that leads to darkness behind it.
Let's go in.
Yeah.
Okay, we go.
Told you there was a
We
room
totally
behind
go.
the mirror.
We totally.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hurry.
go.
We don't know how long it'll stay open
Yeah,
for.
go. Hey, we did it, guys.
We beat a door.
We did a
We beat a door.
Guys, it took
Doors,
111 episodes.
38.
But we bested a door.
Come on.
Yeah.
Last episode of the 3rd campaign will be a door that we do not open.
Which means that if we do get attacked by a group of undead, we might be able to shiny object them. Unless, of course, it's dangerous in their hands.
Or
And
I
then we just
spike
hand
it
them.
down the hole, and it causes a hydrogen bomb.
Sure.
And we shatter this titan in half.
That literally made the dungeon master laugh, so I don't know if that's necessarily.
It's blue, right?
It's blue.
That is the color of hydrogen.
What?
That's the color of Dr. Manhattan. I don't necessarily know if it's the same thing.
It is known.
Why don't we just hang on to it for now?
Fair enough.
In a moment of peril, we can throw it or smash it.
Not crazy trying to crack it.
You also notice very thin, light piles of black residue or ash scattered in places across the
Called
floor.
it. This is a fucking incinerator. I knew it. I immediately. It feels like an incinerator.
Iron room.
No? What?
Well, whatever. We're gonna find
He's
out.
looking at me.
So we've got buttons.
With lasers?
This room is
incinerator or lasers.
Laser incinerator. Duh.
That was a great jump for me and my character.
Mind blown. If something stupid is gonna happen here, I don't want.
I'm going to go over to the sphere and say to it, I command thee to respect my authority and obey me as your new master.
You're trying to exert your will on the
I'm
sphere.
intimidating the sphere.
You focus on the orb, and you can feel your will kind of push past the event horizon of the sphere. However, the force is too strong inside, and as you kind of pull out of it instinctually, it moves towards you.
Oh, no!
Oh, fuck.
Bigby, save
The orb pulls back and slams into his, like, the edge of his gnomish face and chest, and you watch as his flesh is, like, pulled towards and disintegrated at the exterior of the sphere.
Can we reach out and grab him away from it?
Yeah, grasping vine.
Yeah.
You take 30 points of force damage. So you all push him out of the way, and the vine pulls him and tugs him back.
Two-Face!
And yeah,
Oh no, Scammon,
You look a
you're
little rough.
hideous now.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm fine.
Everybody have a mask.
Some other voice starts coming out of him.
So, I think I can take this thing.
So, did you want me to talk?
Simon 2, come back with your bones.
the bones shift over towards you ever so slowly.
Don't worry. Be happy now.
All right, Simon 2, go to the middle of the room.
Simon, take
Throw the bones away. Far.
Just give it the bones.
And grab the crystal. And you don't have pockets. Just kind of run back to us.
Away from the...
Away, yeah. Should he cover it with a blanket or something? Do you have a cloak or something?
The bones begin to drift.
Handkerchief to put over the thing.
Okay.
No, it's just gonna.
Just do it.
Okay. No, I'm not saying no.
What a blanket.
Yeah, no, a handkerchief to put over the light.
So it blocks the light.
Yeah.
Give me the bones. I put the bones down.
Okay.
Here's a handkerchief. Go put it over the crystal. Pick up the crystal. Bring it back to us.
And then we can slowly walk.
There's a handkerchief floating.
Just floating by.
You'll better be worse.
It's just like those little handkerchief ghosts you would make in kindergarten.
Just drifting ever so slowly. As you glance inside and kind of watch as it happens, you can see all the undead that are in there. You notice all the undead are facing the crystal, by the way.
Oh,
Right before he picks it up,
information.
right before he picks it up, just hawk a rock as far as you can across.
Not the lantern?
The lantern, not
Sure, the lantern, whatever you want.
Light the lantern, throw it.
Yeah.
What if we destroy the crystal? I wonder if all the undead would die. Let's keep going.
Well,
It's possible.
Okay.
the handkerchief makes its way forward. Simon walks between the undead, and they don't even notice. And the crystal lifts, and they all begin to
Throw the
make their
lantern.
way
Take the
towards
hooded lantern and I just like... fucking piss out of it.
Make an attack roll. Just roll and then add your strength modifier.
Good.
And your
19.
all right. You're adding your strength modifier.
Yeah,
to that?
just the strength modifier.
So you're aiming on the opposite end.
Yeah, like
from us.
Yeah, because if the interest is I'm like throwing it in the opposite direction of where we are.
With your strength, easy enough. You just
Superman throwing a
lob it,
baseball.
arcs over.
Yeah.
And explodes. The oil spreads across the ground. Flames ignite, and the bright light that emanates from it, and the flames burst, and all the undead turn over, and begin to like retract away. Yeah, only 2 of the undead are following Simon currently.
Awesome. Okay, good.
The others are distracted by the detonation of flame. And they look confused. They just, as they're walking, they're both gaining on Simon, and as they both start reaching towards where the very like dull bluish glow, mostly muted by the handkerchief, is now floating in the air. They both like towards it. You watch as both their heads and torsos just scatter across the ground like some sort of a heavy wave of force just blasted them across the stonework. The scraping sound hits across as the detonation hits. No other undead see the chaos. Slowly the stone floats past out of the doorway and makes its way back to you.
Drop it in the bag of holding.
Yeah. And at this point, Simon's getting real close to the end of his hour-long casting time, we'll say.
You served us well.
He's still
Bag of
alive.
holding.
All right.
Bag of holding.
You have
Doesn't
it.
hurt my hand or anything, does it?
Nope.
Okay. Cool, we got that.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Whatever the fuck it is, we have it.
Wait,
Camouflage all of you.
An actor prepares. Who am I? What's my motivation?
You are Willie Loman.
Am I Odell? And if so, why does Odell have the sphere with him?
Because he's going to tunnel in that tunnel.
But does he control it? He never controlled it.
Yeah, look, Odell
Did
went
he?
to Vecna because his wife left him because she's like, oh, you're not very powerful.
Right,
And he's like, I will find and show you power. So you went to Vecna and you gouged your eye up.
Sure.
Then your like depth perception is off now. So then you're like, I'm gonna work my
I'm
way
gonna
up
show
through the
her.
ranks.
Yeah.
But then you went back, and she was like, "Oh, now you're hideous, and now I'm not taking you back at all." And you were spiteful, so you went back and just turned to a life of crime and deceit.
Sure. I'll show her. I'll show all of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I like
You ready?
this. Yeah, the good backstory.
Pike, smash Scanlon. Let him know.
Smack him on the butt. Go get him.
Wait. And who's Viscon? Which one?
Viscon was the... No, Odell was the one holding the sphere, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because one of the other minion guys was like, "Odell, go tell Viscon."
Yeah, but he was running away. He was the one holding the sphere.
That's true. So Odell
The one in the
was
green robe was...
The other one was holding the sphere.
He's the green robe guy.
Doesn't matter.
Who's Green Robe guy then? What's
Grey
his
robe.
name?
Grey robe?
Yeah, it was grey.
We are doomed.
I'm gonna put on my hat of disguise
Okay.
and become as close to that man's form as I can.
Okay. Easy enough.
Was he a human? Was he an elf? Was he a...
He's human.
He was human.
Okay. So we sneak forward. Trinket's going back in the necklace. This is just too dangerous. Buddy.
Moles and trolls. Red leather, yellow leather. Red, yellow.
Stay safe. And remember, if anything goes wrong, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Okay, everyone else who's not going forward, make a stealth check, please.
Oh my God! Do your druid dice.
Natural 20.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Natural 20.
Plus your
47, Matt. 47.
Jesus.
Because of my natural 20.
You're gonna be in triple digits soon.
He appears in another game. Somewhere in the Deep Valley.
You go back and watch previous episodes and Liam's not there. It's really weird. So...
Power. So much power. I've never experienced anything like it before. Come. I need aid.
What did you say?
We were tunneling with the orb, and we found something. An ancient dwarven artifact. It bends reality. It changed things. It changed my voice. It changed my whole world for a moment. It's still down there. Odell needs help.
There's a pregnant pause, a stillness that causes the back of your neck to grow warm.
The nerves begin to creep up the back of your spine, and instinctually your eyes begin to glance at the two other archways as you see shapes shifting. The armored figure kind of gives a subtle chuckle.
Very well. Lead us to this find.
I have been injured. Take the orb. Go down and to where we were. Down that way. I will go get help for myself. Odell needs you to help him contain the power. The power!
Head retracts slightly, confused and a bit worried, and takes like one step onto the back foot, almost like it's not sure it should be close to you or not. It raises its hand back towards the two other torch-bearing, cloaked figures and goes,
Visral, take the orb.
There you go, Grog.
We are blown.
We have
blown.
blown.
He knows.
The safe house has been compromised.
Okay, so here's the thing. Oh, he knows we're
we have to go
here.
somewhere else.
There's a moment with a faint, whining, high-pitched sound.
Oh shit.
And this sudden thrust.
Oh, we're out.
There's a sudden thrust of vacuum as the mansion around you just dissipates, and you're all plopped onto the ground outside of the cupboard, where crawled upward partway into the building, you see a skeletal dragon standing there, its claws jammed into the inside, its wings open, and you see standing on the back of the dragon, finger forward. I know, finger forward, just finishing the dispel magic she had cast, Delilah Briarwood, with behind her, darkened armor, arms around Silas, grinning.
Silas!
As she goes, oh, glad you could make. No, wait. As soon as you gather, she's going to attempt a counterspell.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Don't do it.
I'll be here.
Oh, my God.
As she attempts to cast, to counter the spell, even at a higher level, it fizzles, unable to break through, and all of you, as you watch her hand extend and Silas about to dismount,
Say it.
find yourselves pulled out of Tharamfala.
Fuck the Briarwoods.
Why did we do that?
We're practically gods. We're practically gods, let's be fair. We're so fucked.
Oh,
Jesus.
As you concentrate on the cold metal of the weapon, a different but still familiar sense creeps in. I get the sense this isn't the first time.
Wait.
Well,
what?
You always remember your first.
We all see this,
Always
right?
Grog with the intelligent weapon.
He's not.
The lich must die.
The witch?
The lich.
Oh, the lich. Yeah. Are you talking about back now? Then yes, we do share similar goals.
His followers, all of it must topple. You will be my instrument.
Apparently, I'm going to be an instrument, and he's going to play me to topple the followers and his secrets, and...
What does it want from you in return? Anything?
Oh, that's a good question, Puck. What do you require from me in return?
Why are you not attacking us anymore?
Holy card ever!
That's a novel!
That's a fucking dice tray. That's not a card.
That is the biggest, blackest sword.
That you would stumble into this space unannounced, summon me here under the pretense of a good time, and then request me to bend the very essence of time passage between my plane and yours.
Well,
We can show
We can
you a
pay.
good time.
We definitely
first.
do want to show you a good time about it.
And what is your idea of a good time? Unbutton.
And we certainly don't expect that to be accomplished without something given in return.
Yes, of course.
I'm kind of unkillable.
That's fun.
Oh no.
Well,
I'll help you under 2 conditions. 1, should you go back and defeat this wannabe god thing you speak of, and all is well and you're heroes and you have all of this influence and money and everything's grand, we can discuss maybe creating a doorway for me.
That's fine.
Back
A
and
doorway's
forth passage. Second, I wish to strangle you till death.
He's into autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh, amazing! Oh my God!
Grog, I'm sorry. Come again.
I wish to put my hands on your throat until you expire. If you say you're unkillable, well, that's a new experience entirely.
Oh.
Okay.
Will you come back? I mean, have we tested it?
Makes me what?
Can
You
I
would like
ask
come
one
back
question?
in 24 hours, right?
Uh,
Can I ask one question first? Will you be pleasuring yourself during this?
Yeah, he actually laughed at this. I think the process will be enjoyable enough.
Since we're making
I respect you so much.
Since we're making a deal, I want to make sure of a few things.
You know, there's been a few times that we've all, known we could die together, but this might actually be it.
Huh. That's true. Yeah. You know what? We're doing it for a good cause, though.
Yeah.
Saving the world.
It's fine. Yeah?
Yeah? Together, right?
Together.
And you know what?
No regrets.
No regrets.
These last 3 or 4 years have been the best of my life.
I had a good run a few years before that, but this is pretty great.
That's fucked up.
I'm going to remember you said that.
Last year I was a crime boss, so. But the last few days have been really fun.
I love all of you.
It'd be wrong to shave his beard just one more time, wouldn't it? We need his head in the game.
Respectfully, Cass, I had a few questions. Just because I am on board to satisfy your maniacal desires to fuck up Vecna and all that he stands for, right? Cass?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Might need more blood soon.
He builds webs of plots. So many things intertwined.
Doesn't make much sense. Apparently he builds whips out of plots. And like...
Threads.
Oh,
and
threads.
the web can falter.
Oh, right. He strings things together like a web, you know?
Oh,
That like a dog makes.
That's much.
Oh, that's smart. Okay.
Okay.
I can cut these threads. Bring me to these threads. Bring me to him. I must cut him down.
Jesus, yeah, he just really wants to cut. Yeah, oh God, he's really adamant about cutting the webs.
Sword he cuts, and that's his thing. I would
Wait,
assume.
cutting webs?
Yeah, I guess Vecna has spider abilities.
Trinket could be polymorphed into something else big, like a flying eagle of some sort,
If they dispel
and
that-
actually be useful.
How dare you? If they dispel that, won't he just turn into Trinket and he'll fall?
Yes, but with big risk comes big reward. I mean, if I true polymorph him, Trinket into, I could do a wyvern or a young white dragon, or is Jermon a brass or bronze?
Brass.
I could do a young brass, young white dragon, or a wyvern, or I could have another Scanlan.
I'm just a fan
vote
of.
Scanlan.
Yeah.
I vote another
Scanlan
Scanlan.
Scanlan 2 can cast polymorph.
Fucking A, do that. I vote Scanlan.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah. And he'll just hang around with us?
Scanlan Jr.
Second Scanlan hangs around with us until what?
Gnome bros.
I mean, that is flat out amazing.
So eventually, the completion of the spell brings to life a secondary Scanlan under your beck and call.
Oh my god. Hello? Scanlan, is it you?
It's me.
Oh. You're shorter than I thought you'd be.
Speak for yourself.
Well, you. All right, let's just see if you're really Scanlan.
He's already naked.
Oh, okay. No.
No.
Molto bene, molto bene, molto bene, molto bene, molto bene, molto.
Well, that's everything I needed.
Scanlan, let's go to sleep.
All right, Scanlan. Where to?
I'll spoon you.
Okay. Even with their saves, 4 undead survive.
Oh,
wow. As the shockwave emanates out from you, you watch as about 24 of these various skeletons and zombies, many of which are grasping at you, just turn to ash. One of them is here reaching out towards you. You get a glimpse of it, and you can see this one's a fresher corpse. It's one of the zombies. It has a dirty blonde hair, a torn chin with stubble, and for a brief minute, you can see that this gash in its stomach, its partially eaten arm, and for a brief minute as it reaches out for you before the wave hits, you're like, Aldor?
Aldor, what? Huh?
Once the prized love of...
Felicia Day.
No, Aldor!
Oh, no.
As the flash expands, you glance around and you see a withered gnome corpse that's been reaching towards you, mostly bald-headed in places. You recognize this as one of your companions, Grubby, before the wave hits and he turns to ash.
You just killed 2 of our friends, Pike.
Don't do that to Fuck off! I didn't know.
All of these, they were long dead.
Just standard undead? What kind of...
No, they're like they're Death Knights.
Death Knight dudes. Do they count as undead?
God.
Not Death Knights. The Death Knight is what you fought.
Dudes in armor.
The dudes in armor.
They're lackeys. Are they human or undead? Are they humans or undead?
Can't tell. They're fully armored.
I'll divine sense, which is up to 60 feet. Are they fiends, celestial, or undead?
Nope. What are you doing?
We're attacking the 2 small
Throwing
ones.
on the right, throwing on the left.
So you're attacking the one on the right, you're attacking the one on the left.
Yeah.
4.
Oh my god, I rolled 4 6s.
You did.
Well, the one standing has a helmet, and the 2 that fell, their helmets kind of tumbled off as they impacted and fell back.
What do they look like up there?
Oh, no.
The ones that the helmets came off.
Oh no, were they our friends?
We're friends.
Pull the helmet off. Oh, come pull the helmet off.
And as you reveal, you see darkened skin and long black hair, with a bit of kind of colored makeup under the eyes, and what looks to be a metal band across the forehead, looking ahead, unmoving, unflinching, just locked in place, staring past you.
It's Gilmore.
Is it Gilmore?
We all...
You glance up and look, and it's Gilmore standing in the middle of the room.
Wait, don't run in.
We killed the 2.
No, we don't know anything yet.
To the left, it was less of a halfling and more of just a younger girl. Who was conjoined armor, a little taller than the other. You can see brown hair with a shock of white in it, currently laying back, unmoving, bleeding out. The other one looks to be specifically gnomish, short brown hair, and is just eyes wide on the ground.
Is that my girl? Is that my baby girl?
I think it's an illusion.
Yeah, do that.
Is it? Who is it? Who are they? For sure, it is
It's Kaylee and
dead.
Cassandra, and they are both dead.
It's Kaylee and Cassandra.
Not looking.
Revivify them.
Okay, you pull the band off, and the eyes kind of flicker for a second.
Oh my god.
What happened? Where am I?
Oh my god.
Alright, pull the axe back.
Oh my god.
What happened?
You just killed.
Okay.
Save her. Right now.
I put my hand up over his mouth.
Okay.
Take them.
It's okay.
He looks down.
I stand over Kaylee and I cast Revivify.
I go and grab her and just hold her.
I stand over Cassandra and I cast Revivify.
Okay.
Oh. These are big spells, aren't they?
As you reach out and touch her chest, as her eyes slowly blink back, begins breathing again.
This is some 7 shit right here.
That is so fucked up.
I'm taking him by the cheeks. You're in a very bad place. You're in a very bad place and time. And you need to get out of here. You need to take these women and go down these stairs and hide. You three need to not be here. You need to go down now.
Oh, I can get the 3 of us away. I can teleport us. It's maximum of what I can do.
Jamonsa Ord is here. The Slayer's take has probably been vastly compromised. Just
Go
get
to
out
the
of here
woods.
and get to the woods. Scanlan's right.
I could probably take us back to Amon. Like, why even stay
Then
near
go.
this place?
Go.
I'll do that. If the one you're going to fight is the one that did this to me and them, leave a scar in my name if you don't mind. And when it's done, maybe carve a unicorn.
With pleasure.
Then hurry. At which point you begin to hear heavy footsteps coming up the stairs behind you. Heavy footfalls. And a number of other footsteps heading up the tower behind you. He goes and grabs the bodies close, glances around you. Up the stairway, you see emerging behind you the Death Knight that joined you in the fight against Vecna.
I grab Kaylee by the face and I just say to her, goodbye.
The one that met you at the top of the tower last time you fought Vecna. Emerges and looks across and begins to go for the blade.
I go straight for him.
You go straight for him?
For the Death Knight?
Yeah.
Straight for him.
Okay, at which point, Gilmore reaches out to you and casts haste on you.
Haste?
Yes.
Oh,
But it lasts a minute, hurry.
I hate to say this, but Archon, do you have him?
Get upstairs, I'll hold him off.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Gilmore
Come on.
grabs both of the girls.
Bless Sean. It was an honor knowing you.
It'll be an honor knowing you all still. At which point he grabs both of the girls and with a flash of light, the 3 of them vanish. The Death Knight at which point has turned to reach out and goes to cast something as Archon rushes up and just slams the axe across his arm, knocking it aside. You can see now behind him other cultists and other things begin to head up down the stairs, but they're currently being choked at this point where the Death Knight's being held at the stairway where Archon's just stepping there.
We run through the other door.
Zombies are grabbing for his arms.
All right.
Oh, shit.
As Archon holds off, you guys head up towards the top of the tower, and that's what we're going to pick up next.
What did you do? You Kevin Spacey from 7, motherfucker! What did you do?
Oh, wow. When you revealed to a god how close and dangerous you were last game, there were going to be repercussions.
Oh my god!
And he knows how to get to you. He knows your secrets. So,
This is a great game.
oh,
This is the most fun I've ever had.
Oh, shit. So,
Okay, so if I attack her, it's at disadvantage or with?
with a range attack, yes, because
Yeah.
she's restrained, which gives her advantage. So
It
technically,
balances?
it would be just a regular attack roll.
Okay, then I'm gonna attack her. She's already restrained. Fuck it. I'm gonna attack her with a blazing bowstring.
Go for it.
Growler.
Yes.
Can't believe this one.
17 plus 14 with sharpshooter.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay,
Well,
minus
damage.
5, so. Okay. Oh god.
Yeah.
So good. 15 plus 2 is 17. 17 plus 8, 25, 30 plus the blazing bowstring. 37. That's everything, right?
Did you do your +10 for the sharpshooter?
47 for sharpshooter.
Hunter's mark?
47. I didn't have hunter's mark yet.
47 points of damage with the sharpshooter.
How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do this? How does Pike want to do this? How do you want to do it?
As you rush, take my second shot. I call Delilah. Even if we die, it's fucking worth it. And I take it right in her good eye. I want me to be the last thing she sees. As she turns around, you watch that side of her face just explode, and she falls back. The force of it knocking her off her feet, and she scatters across the stonework. You glance over and you can see her looking face up, and the little green eye in the socket just turns and looks towards you.
Wait, it's still working?
Yep. Well, something. It's just the eye turned and looked at you from within the socket.
Yeah, but it's down.
Okay. As I look around, see all my friends blind and kind of running around insane, I'm just gonna go and fly across the field and just come down with a big radiant strike and try and evoke in the back of my head, hallelujah, hallelujah, and just,
As you arc down with your weapon, the holy divine energy spraying off of the strike, the arc slams into the center of the guardian's chest, and you watch as the armor expands and explodes. You see this core in the center that up to previously has been guarded by its stone form, and there on the inside you see this kind of beating red gem that just goes cold.
I bet if we would have taken out those gems.
No. As it does, the guardian it drops the blade and walks to the other side of the chamber. Pieces of its armor kind of falling off the ground. You see cracked parts of its outer form kind of breaking off in small chunks of shale, and it makes its way to the opposite side, just walking around carefully, each of you. Takes and places its blade up on this stand on the wall, turns around, and goes completely inert.
Point that finger.
She was reaching out for that dimension door. Yeah.
Yes!
So, as you see her hand reaching out, and you see her fingers tracing the incantation in the air as Silas's hand reaches outstretched for hers.
No, you don't. I point my finger down at her, so I'm about to shoot the arrow. And then as it shoots, I just keep pointing at her like, how's it feel, bitch? How's it feel?
As she reaches out, her eyes are locked with Silas. She's not even paying attention to Grog at this point. All she's focused on is escape. And Grog, as you look down at her, and Silas is looking into her face, reaching out, the air just through like the jaw and out the side of her cheek there. It just pierces the cheek. And the eyes just go cold. In her hand, the spell incantation fades and the hand just twitches and then falls to the ground still. As that happens, Silas, his hand still reached out, goes,
No!
Oh, I feel so bad for him.
No, you don't.
Don't you have another arrow?
Consider that
I do have another attack.
he turns around to look at you.
Bonus action, I will inspire. Am I near Keyleth? Can I inspire Keyleth? Is she close enough
Yeah,
to
she's
me?
within 60 feet, she can do that.
Okay, I will inspire Keyleth.
Thanks, man.
I will sing 25,677 minutes. Ask Critical Role stats if you don't believe me. 25,677 minutes. That's how long we've been playing this game. Talk about
So take a d12. All right, so take a d12 inspiration die. As he stands above, he lifts his hand. And you watch as the atmosphere above, at the outskirts of this cyclone, above the city, a tear in space and time begins to rip, a familiar sound you've heard once before.
You watch as giant flaming rocks, 3 of them, go firing down into Vasselheim. You watch as the apex of the Temple of Cord gets impacted and crumbles down to one side in a flaming ruin. You watch as a secondary one slams down into the center of the city, in a familiar district to you, Pike. And a third one goes arcing off towards what looks to be the Temple of the Raven Queen. And with a distant explosion, the flash encompasses that vicinity. This is what you would notice if the fourth one didn't come flying straight for the top of the tower.
It's personal now.
As it slams into the center of the tower apex, I need everybody to go ahead and make, I believe it's a dexterity saving throw.
Advantage.
So everyone who failed, you take 67 points of bludgeoning damage and 66 points of fire damage.
Oh.
What
is it? What is it?
66 and 66, essentially.
67, 66, yeah.
Do uncanny dodge for any of that? That's just for melee attacks.
Uncanny dodge is for a melee attack. For a melee attack.
I'm getting the calculator out because my brain is not working.
That's okay. Figure out the math here because it sunders the tower.
It what?
What does that mean?
It fucking ignites and explodes the tower. Sunders is not a good word.
So if we can't fly.
I'm tempted to. No, never mind.
Sunders the tower.
Oh shit.
How did you make that? How did you build that thing?
This is crazy.
Not cool, dude.
Worst Carvel cake ever.
Yeah.
You
No,
Mercer.
he ordered these. They're cake stands, and I was like, "Oh, are these for our wedding cake?" And he was like,
No.
Crack the tower. What is the matter?
Oh my
"Cake
god.
of fucking death."
I'm at a loss for what we're
Matt,
looking
this
at
is
right
so
now.
cool. How
I'm
did
at
you
an
make that?
absolute loss.
You see from the back 2 heavily wounded gloomstalkers giving chase to 2 wyverns that are damaged in their own right, flying in.
Okay.
On the back, there are 2 soldiers coming in. As the darkness begins to fade past, you can see the red skin and dark horns, the white hair of Zara riding on the side of this wyvern, and behind in golden armor, Kashaw riding in as well on the side.
Come on in. Where we going?
We saw you die! We saw you die!
The cavalry!
I had to roll the natural 1.
Okay.
Plus 4.
The wyvern wings immediately lock in place as both of you feel your entire bodies slowly seize up.
Shit.
And you with the wyverns just plummet out of you.
Do I have a reaction?
No, you do not.
No.
No.
I'm gonna have to leave now, Sam.
God!
You be avenged!
As we fall. We love you guys!
No, you gotta. There's a lot you can do when you're falling. We're
They're
gonna.
petrified.
I think you.
We can't even speak, can we?
No. You both just quietly fall off the wyvern as you plummet in silence past the edge and plummeting down the side of the tower.
This is
You
like
guys got
fucking
like major damage though, and then when
heroes. This is
At least the baby will be saved.
What baby? No! What baby? What baby?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, did you guys not know?
Avenge us.
What just happened?
First shot. Actually, here I'll take all 3. Actually, no, because just in case something terrible happens.
Yeah.
That's 20 to hit.
That hits.
Second one is 25 to hit.
Hits.
And the third one
is a crit. So I get one back already. So that's 1 grit, 2 grit, 3 grit. So I have 4 grit back. Sharpshooter plus violent shot.
She's using 1 point for violent, or
1 point for violent.
Okay.
Yes, it's a crit. Ah!
Oh my god, even the 19s?
48 plus 9 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Come on.
7 points. Alrighty. No, that's a failure on his concentration. He is not going to use his legendary resistance. He feels pretty comfortable high up. So with that, Grog's giant form reappears right where he was left, right there.
Good job, Freddy.
The maze disappears around you, and you land back on the space. Looking around, your friends are in different places. There's a giant brass dragon above you. You see an angel flying above, and you can see on the ground hurting, hurt Scanlan.
Ale solves everything.
Just took a drink.
Yeah,
You're
go.
I've got 2 more shots. That's a natural 20.
It really is.
It really is. I'm gonna die.
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Oh my god.
He's gonna kill me now.
But gloriously.
Oh man, I have made a terrible, terrible mistake.
So as each shot, the crit hits, and you watch them go. And as that impact hits, you watch as part of the armor cracks, and there's a brief little wound in the shoulder where you see a glow of energy behind. You see a tiny little chink in the armor of his avatar form.
Oh god, I'm not comfortable with that, and I'm taking like another 10 feet back. I'm like starting to back up a little bit because that was more than I was intending.
Okay. That ends your turn.
Yes, that ends my turn. Nice.
All right, Scanlan, you're up.
Nice.
Scanlan, you've got this.
Bigby's hand is still.
All right. And what'd you roll?
And a natural 20.
Did you really? You got one.
I fucking did. Does that double the
Doubles
damage?
damage, yeah. It's one of the few ways that you can crit with spell damage, as if it's a ranged spell attack. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Taking a picture of this right now.
Oh my god, amazing!
Oh my god, I'm shaking so bad, you guys. Okay.
72 points of radiant damage.
Oh. We need to start getting some trammels in them, I think, y'all.
And the next attack on him has advantage. You watch as Pike, her wings expanded, flies up in the direction. As she does, she glances upward, clutching the holy symbol of Sarah Ray in her hands. Her eyes, which already had been glowing since she brought the blessing upon her physical form, now begin to burst with vibrant energy. As she extends her hand in front, you watch as a singular comet of divine wrath rockets upward, slamming into the front of Vecna's chest. As the impact hits, he screams out, and he looks down and you can see the anger of his eye flaring, the energy now sparking outward with sheer hatred. And you can see the area of the chest where Percy had kind of hit and slightly exposed a wound. There's now a gaping wound in the chest where the guiding bolt is hit. And now the energy is crackling across his body, guiding the next attack against him.
But you've always been an issue. You're how you all escaped from my clutches last time. Well, how's this for a bit of irony, my dear?
Scanlan 1 is going to counterspell this.
22, that'll be enough.
I'm not a vegetable.
No.
Really?
God damn it. He's gonna be looking at you.
Oh god, you're right there. You're right there.
You have the book.
Yeah, you're just like right here. Go ahead.
We can't lose you, for real. For real, though.
He's just like glaring at you.
Oh god.
Come for a ride with me.
I wish to let him leave while I hold on to Bigby. Interesting.
Okay.
and get my attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
Come on.
Then I will use my Warcaster ability to cast Bigby's hand at level 6. And I will say, you leave when Burt Reynolds says you can Do I have a ring?
Fuck yeah.
You would.
That's
Is it worth it?
16.
Keep him here?
16.
Yeah, he's running away.
Yeah. He's trying to run away. He's trying to teleport away.
Sentient beings try to get away when you're done.
Okay.
26.
Are you trying to counterspell?
I'll counterspell.
Okay.
Shit. Never mind.
What level?
9.
Oh. Oh. That was pretty clutch.
That's right. You used your wish last night.
Well, that definitely works. Okay then.
I'm still gonna hit you.
Go for it.
Can I make?
I was gonna say.
Can I make a? Can I?
I was gonna say that.
I don't have it in my hand.
No,
yet.
no, no,
Can I
we're
take the sword of Kaz and aim for the hand of Vecca? Can I try and chop the wrist?
Sure.
Anybody got a camera so we can put this in the scrapbook later?
I mean, yeah.
Are you falling?
No. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Don't worry about it.
What?
The hand stay on?
No. Don't worry about it.
Hand stays on. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Cool. That's just my round.
You called shot
All
on
right.
his hand.
Yeah,
So-
I just thought I'd maybe like Luke Skywalker is that.
That ends Vecna's turn. He seems extremely frustrated.
Third shot does not hit.
Okay. Everyone's swarming up around him now, and each time he tries to cast a spell, even in his current divine form, you can see a moment of panic in a fresh god's eyes. You begin to get the sense that at a certain point, if you end up destroying this avatar form, it might ruin everything.
As in, don't use the book?
As in,
No.
don't
kill
keep
him.
attacking him.
As
You
in,
have to
don't
use-
kill him.
Right.
Yes.
If we
Don't
keep
kill
attacking him, he's gonna take too much
You've
damage.
got the trammels in.
Dremels are in. It's your.
The two trammels are in?
Read that fucking
He has
book.
one more legendary save.
Read the book.
Doesn't matter. We gotta. You're gonna have to make the. I mean, like we're gonna have to do it twice.
All we got.
It's reading Rainbow time.
Yeah.
Archon grappling a hand. You have Grog grappling the side of the torso. Keyleth, you turn over and grappled part of the body. You guys are basically holding Vecna
Which means it's gonna be very
at
hard
bay
for
at the
him.
moment.
Chapter 1. The rites of banishment are ancient and powerful. They cannot be stopped by anyone, not even a god. I read powerfully and strong.
Go ahead and roll.
Come on, charisma.
Burt Reynolds, do it.
Oh.
Burt Reynolds.
30.
The white-winged planetar of Keyleth representing life on
With
the other.
antlers.
With
Still want
antlers.
Always.
Flies
always
up.
antlers.
Always.
You take the book from Scanlan. You spend your action to try and read it,
Yes.
Yes.
which you can because you're planetar form.
Yes.
You look up as the trammels begin to glow. 1, 2. You hear this sucking sound. How do you guys want to do this?
Oh my god.
As you guys are there clutching him in his form, you watch as suddenly the dark clouds above begin to part. Directly above the tower, as the Titan arm is lifted up and beginning to make its way down in your direction as the shadow strengthens, the trammels from the side of the head. No. Too long. As they suddenly vibrantly brighten, you watch as the lattice of the divine gate begins to spread out around his body. The energy begin to consume his form. And within one bright, fiery sun explosion like flash, and a sound like a deafening thunderclap not feet from where your body is, all of you are thrown from the detonation as Vecna claps out of existence.
And I bring the axe down and chop my hand off, put Vecna's hand on, use my healing pool to heal, and teleport out. I'm sorry, it was just business. Till we meet again.
Wait, what?
You
Did we just get janked?
I think that actually works.
We just got robbed. We just got rolled.
It's hard to get out of here, isn't it?
You guys watch
We just
as
got rolled.
Archon
Pretty tight.
See you in the next campaign.
Fuck you. Oh my god.
bravery of Vasselheim remains evident on this day. And you all should be proud that your reputation of a city unfallen by invasion or attack remains. And that it's only because of the faith and the bravery and the strength of the citizens of this amazing city. Huzzah!
And natural 16 plus 7, so that's a 23.
That wins.
Can I try to cast locate object on the pants he was wearing?
That's amazing.
He actually,
They're an object.
she has seen them.
I've seen them.
Amazing.
They're very nice.
Let me consult the verbiage.
Broken Dungeons and Dragons.
That's amazing.
And I love you. That is amazing.
That is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
And you see lying there the bodies of Kasha and Zara.
Fuck.
They're dead.
Fuck.
Turn around. Let's go back. They're dead.
Shut
They're
up,
dead.
Scanlan.
Leave them.
Which of you guys want to step in?
I'm going to immediately burn 2 of my healing touches, and you get 68 plus 3 hit points back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
I like to straddle.
7, 8, 9.
So,
You all showed up.
Why did you come?
We had to come. She made us.
I had a vision.
It's good to see you. Thank you for that.
You had a vision.
I did. I had a vision of
Are you okay? Z?
white wings and blue, and
Are you okay?
I think we're all right.
Both of you. Don't piss off a pregnant tiefling.
Yeah. Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Thank God for that.
Haven't you heard of pulling out?
sorry.
Krog. Hello, darling. I cast fly. Let go.
And you can fly. You're just kind of gliding in the air. You watch you. He starts slowly.
Don't leave the rod.
Don't leave the rod. Don't leave the rod. It's all right. It's all right. Just focus. Focus. You'll be fine, Bob. Just focus. Just think of yourself as a cow, as a flying cow. You remember?
Fly, Vox Machina, moo!
Vox Mookie.
A squadron of cows.
You remember?
And she looks up and first sees the lapping tongue of Trinket against her cheek and kind of giggles and pushes him away a little bit. And she sees the feather and looks at it and now looks up to see the person that's holding her. And meets both of your gazes and just...
Hi, Mookie.
Hi.
You're an awfully long way from home.
What happened?
You went on an adventure, that's all.
Cash steps in. You don't feel evil, do you?
She pulls back and kind of looks over at you.
He's a friend. Come on.
All right.
No, but seriously, could she be evil? Seriously.
No, No. You feel okay? She's fine. I'd watch her.
She's fine. She's fine.
She pulls back in.
We have work to do.
We got a lot of people down there we know.
I know. The slaves take us in desperate need.
We can't thank you enough.
You guys
Again.
always do throw the best parties, that's for sure.
Yes, you do.
I'm so glad you're all right.
I'm glad we could help.
Yeah.
I give you a big hug.
I love you, darling.
I love you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you, dearest.
Crazy. Scanlan.
Yes?
You little bastard.
Yes. That is my full name, yes.
Plant a giant fiery kiss on him, and my tail wraps around his head.
I try to get away. The
tail.
I told you. You're right. Kinky. What? Well, I mean, thank you?
I miss doing your hair.
Well, I miss doing, well.
We'll see each other again, I hope.
Oh, Grog, I love standing next to you in battle and hate standing next to you at the urinal. It's just the way it is, my friend. Been a pleasure.
Yes. Take care of her, girl.
I'll try.
Take care of her.
Never gone to see your family.
Thank you, love. We'll be in Whitestone again soon. I'll see you soon, dearest.
Don't see us too soon. I mean, whenever you're near us, you both almost die. So maybe just
Almost. That's the key word, is almost.
Yes.
Yes.
You haven't heard these horns before, but they sound less like horns of warning and more like horns of victory.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
What? No.
We have to leave.
They need us back.
Yeah.
Don't be strangers, though.
We won't.
Look in.
Thank you guys.
We will.
Look in
Love
here.
you so much.
Thank you as well.
So this is what it's like to have a family, huh? I can get used to that.
Have an actual family soon.
Well, I shit more than your kid will, but
I was really hoping.
Great.
Other than that, it's like this, but with less shit.
Okay. Well, then we'll be happy.
Yeah.
Always.
And as she completes a secondary flying spell, these two coast off over the edge of Tharamfala down into the center, down into the center of Vasselheim on the Rhone. At which point, a cold sensation takes you in the chest, Vax. Just a small pain. You have done well, my champion. The skein of destiny has tugged in your wake. And even this victory culminates with the crossing of a few fate-touched souls. By your hand, your bravery, your sacrifice, you ensure a future for all you love. My Vax'ildan, it is time.
No. I'm not ready.
You were ready for you people.
Not without you. Forever.
And never and always. Boys. My brothers. I love you.
We love you too. Thank you for everything. If you want us to fight her, just say Jenga. And we will.
I never had a greater friend than you. When we traveled a lot, I never had a greater friend than you.
I feel like she's taking part of me away.
I will bring it with me to remind me of you.
I don't know how to live.
I will see you again.
I know.
I will see you again. And I will tell your mother that you say hello.
Please. I love you. I don't accept this.
I know that it's hard. And I am sorry. How lucky I have been to have had all of you. How lucky indeed. Thank you.
As you walk forward, you see reaching from the light the dark hair, the fair skin, and the wide smile of your mother, Elena. As she greets you, she says, "I'm so proud." And the rest of you watch as her cloak begins to fade like a slowly scattered shadow in creeping sunlight. And as the snowdrop flowers continue with each step, you blink, and it's just feathers.
Can I walk over to Percy? Are you still over by yourself?
Yeah, I'll take care of something. I'm sitting in the corner and I'm staring into the reflection of my sword. And I am gently tapping the contract in my pocket.
Can I?
And I'm just going to say,
Dude.
Ipkish,
Can I sit? No. I'm gonna sit down next to
you're
him.
too late. You have been doing a thing. Could you bring him back? Would it, the thing that you gave me, bring him back?
There's no answer.
Nothing at all. All right.
No, can I sit down
Yes.
next to you? How are you?
I have no idea. I think I really miss my family. I think I miss my sisters and my parents and I think I was going to be a clockmaker once. I haven't thought about that. There was a moment. Do you remember when we met?
I do.
I, for a brief time, thought that I had died in that prison and I was just having a fever dream from starvation, and this was what death felt like, was just my mind making stories of friends and adventures and the things that I would never do because I was a coward and a fool, and I miss my family so much, and I've done some terrible things. I gave Grog that sword.
You did.
It didn't feel real.
No, it does.
I don't know. This is new. I'm sorry.
What were you going to do? Are you going to fight the Raven Queen for me?
Many years ago, I went to make a deal with her. when she told me that I was broken and that I had always been broken. And part of me was going to save your brother, but really, I just wanted to prove it to her. I wanted to hurt her for hurting me.
I think we're all broken, Percy.
I am so tired of hurting people.
You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
I love you very much.
I love you.
This has been a terrible day.
It's horrible.
Oh. Where's Kiki? And where's Scanlan? I think I owe him an apology. Oh God, I owe Grog an apology. Maybe I'll not apologize to Grog. That seems like a really terrible idea. Oh.
Darling.
Yes.
You're a good person. And you're not broken anymore, all right? We'll fill in each other's gaps. We'll be the glue.
Thank you.
And don't do anything crazy anymore. No deals with Raven Queens, all right? Let's not fight any more gods.
I was going to say let's destroy the one in white, so maybe we just seal it up. Let's just leave it because, but...
I kind of want to see if I can talk to him through it. Is that stupid?
How would I know? Seems worth a shot. I'm too tired to be angry.
We did a thing today. A pretty big thing.
Was that today? It legitimately feels like a week ago at this point. It's been a long day.
Really long.
As the sunlight slowly blinks away over the horizon, leaving you with the purples and blues, the night sky as the stars begin to glitter out. You hear a raven caw catch your ear as you glance up into the branches of the cherry blossom tree. There's just one raven.
Focus.
It flies down, lands on your shoulder. It's a bigger raven than any you've seen before. You've not seen this raven around.
Although it's Scratch.
It leans into it. And every day that raven comes to visit. And that's where we're going to close the campaign.
What a nice story.
Wow.
Let's do it again. Oh, God.
Oh, wow. When this chapter closes, a whole new one. A whole new one opens very soon.